All right, here we go. Good evening and welcome to Somerset High School and Robert A. Siebel Memorial Field for a conference, middle border conference battle between the Baldwinville Blackhawks and the Somerset Spartans. I'm Jeremy Nygaard, joined tonight by Nick Pack, and as always, Zach Ambrose behind the camera. Nick, how you doing tonight?
Doing well. Another beautiful night for football.
Yeah, we've lucked out. We're in week 4 of the 2024 season, and we've had 4 nearly perfect, if not perfect, nights for football. Another warm one here tonight, and the Hawks, who came out victorious in their first middle border conference game last week against Amory, will play Somerset, who dropped, surprisingly in my opinion, their opener to Osceola last week.
Correct, and we talk about conference play being raised to 4, if you will. That means you only allowed 3 losses. I mean, potentially you could have a 4th, but now they got 1,
right?
And they got the gauntlet of. I looked at their schedule. They got Baldwin this week. They got, in some order, it's Prescott, Ellsworth, and Central the next 3 weeks too. So they're coming out tonight. They're like, we need to get a W right here. All things on the table to come away with a victory.
Yeah, so, you're guaranteed a playoff berth if you are above 500 on the season. So we do refer to that. There are quite a few 3 and 4 teams that end up making the playoffs. I think Somerset maybe last year.
Somerset was one last year, correct.
So, but the guarantee is where you don't have to sweat it. If you're 3 and 4, it comes down to tiebreakers and they get screwy. But yeah, this is a big game, both for the Spartans and the Blackhawks, as I think both teams have aspirations to be middle board champs.
Correct.
And I think they're both talented enough to do so. Ellsworth really kind of did a number to Central last week, and the Prescott Cardinals had a pretty convincing win. That would have been against Altoona, right?
It's a 2-point game going to the 4th quarter. Ended up a very convincing game, but it was a very close game as well. I think Osceola scored late with against Somerset here.
Okay.
I did talk to one of the Central coaches this afternoon. He said Ellsworth is big and beefy. They are Central. He said they're just inexperienced, not a lot of varsity play. They host Altoona tonight, so they're hoping to right the ship there. You got also across the rest of the middle board. Then we have Osceola 1-0 in Prescott 1-0, and then you have Amory 0-1 traveled to Ellsworth.
Okay.
So those are the 4 games in the middle border tonight.
So before we went live, we watched the coin toss. Somerset won the coin toss, elected to defer their choice to the second half. BW will take the ball now and go left to right in quarter number 1 on your screen. Excuse me, on your screen. So it'll be Blackhawks first. The Blackhawks, as you mentioned at Keeper's Corner this past week and during the game last week, 104-0 in their last 2 games.
And I think, if you go back to Mount Horeb, I want to say we scored like the last 2 touchdowns there. I don't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure we scored, held them. Their second team that scored again obviously is all late, but you want to go back. It's like 120-0 run right now that Coach Kiefer's got this Blackhawk team rolling. So, and we did talk about Mount Horeb. They're currently ranked 3rd or 4th in the state, depending on where they're at, and it got these guys a little awakening right away, saying, hey, this is what it's going to be like. A very, very solid team, which is what the middle border conference is all about.
Right. So we're about 7 minutes from kick. I did get asked by the players that they want us to zoom in during player introductions, less on the player on the run out and more on the handshake.
Oh boy.
And so we'll do that.
Do they have a designated handshaker, or is each person? Because I remember like last year, like
the first person runs out, obviously doesn't shake a hand, but then the second person runs out, the first and second guy do a special handshake. Then the third guy runs out and does something with the second guy.
Okay, so they each only have to know 2, their own and then their
Correct.
Next starter, if you will.
Yep, and I don't know, because we've been doing defense at home, so maybe it's different here. I don't know what it is, but that was the request I got. We have some high school kids coming to read and to greet our elementary school kids, and so that was the request that I heard this morning. Also, Andrew Thompson wants to hear his name more.
Okay.
So I said we'll start making plays, Andrew, and then we'll say your name more. So
it's tough. I mean, I apologize a lot of times for grabbing tackles on defense, which is where his name is hopefully said a lot more.
Right.
Because offensive line, again, we'd like to mention them a couple times throughout the broadcast, as they have done a great job, but this aren't mentioned as much as the ball carrier, the thrower, the receiver, whatever.
Right.
And then defensively, yeah, it's tough to pick out a number. You obviously got the ball carrier trying to pick out a number, and I don't have the privilege of knowing most of these kids like you guys have,
right,
up and stuff. But so Andrew Thompson, just do me a favor, get a couple sacks and maybe a pick 6, and we'll get your name.
See?
We'll get your name in there for sure.
It's really that simple.
Right.
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 So right now, if you're watching this game, you're like, wait, this looks different. It's because typically when we broadcast from Somerset, we've done it from the opposing bleachers, and so Zach is zoomed in on our typical location, but Somerset built a new press box here that is
a new track too. That track looks awesome.
Yeah, nice and long. So we have a little bit nicer. Although tonight would have been a great night to be outside.
Looking in the sun would not have been fun, but
that's also true.
But yeah, it's so back to Blackhawks as our first team offense out there as Gavin's taking the snaps. What do you expect tonight? We'll go offensively first for the Blackhawks.
I think it's we have a lot of strong offensive players behind a strong line, and I think it's going to be creative ways to get Gavin in advantageous situations. And so we've seen him play quarterback. We've seen him catch passes.
With one hand.
Mostly with one hand, yeah. And I think there's ways to manipulate where he is to make the defense have to do more, right? And so having him as a quarterback, he's in the middle of the field, he's going to get the ball. But then you're preparing for the guy in the middle of the field. As a receiver on one side, that changes, now we have to prepare for him on one side. But what we haven't seen is Gavin moving a whole lot, whether that's pre-snap or at the snap, like our H does when he runs that jet sweep. So I think we'll maybe see more Gavin on the move tonight. I think Taden Haldorf's going to have another excellent game running in between the tackles, because Taden is a underrated, underappreciated, undermentioned running back. Graydon's a big play guy, and our line after a shaky first week has been really, really good.
Correct. And then on the other end of the ball, you're going to have Somerset. They're going to be, you're going to hear number 13, Kane Donnelly, quite a bit. He's their quarterback. He's their leading rusher. He's their leading tackler. And he also has 3 interceptions on the year.
Yeah, he's a stud.
I mean, he is one of those all-around studs, like you say. And he's the dude. I think we use that word quite a bit. And his name will be called often, and that's going to be kind of a focus, I believe, on our defense. Is stopping Kane Donnelly is going to be the number 1 priority. Outside of that, defensively, again, 2 straight weeks with 0 points allowed. What happens if Somerset finds their way into the end zone? Is it like a whoa shell shock, or is it just kind of a brushing off and next play?
I think after you see almost a 60 burger get dropped on you, you wouldn't be shell shocked by a score. Like you said last week, it's not going to be 55-0 again. I think Somerset will score. I'm guessing the score of this game is going to end up more like the Somerset Osceola score last week, which is 28-27. I would guess we see a team in the 30s. I'd be shocked if we saw two teams in the 30s. But yeah, I do think it's going to be there's going to be scoring on both sides. And it'll be interesting because from recent history, the Hawks have had more success against Somerset. But historically, this has been a really difficult place to play. Like I mentioned earlier this week, twice the Hawks have come here looking to close out an undefeated regular season, which has never happened in school history. And twice in Week 9, Somerset knocked the Blackhawks from the undefeated ranks, and ended up jumping us in the seeds, which required us coming back for a Week 2 game in 2008, 2010. Both of those times, though, the Hawks won the rematch and ended up making it to level 4 and lost to the eventual state champs. So it's been three visits to level 4 in the last 15 years, and all 3 times losing to the eventual state champs.
One thing I've always remembered about Somerset, even coming back here when we was at Hudson, Kiefer mentioned the grass field. I don't think they have a lawnmower in their school because this grass is always long. They like to be tough in the trenches and beat it out that way usually. And long grass tends to slow some people down. So.
Yep, I think that's done by design.
Yep. Yeah, it's a home field advantage, if you will. So as we get ready for the 0-0-0 in the national anthem. Anything else we're looking forward to this game? I guess maybe talk special teams. We don't have 2 kickers, I believe, correct?
Well, we have 3 kickers on our roster, and none of them are here because they have a soccer game tonight in Rice Lake. So that'll be an interesting. Dan didn't seem overly concerned about that. He was just like, "Yeah, we got other guys that can kick." And so
I think so. After we score touchdowns, I would expect the 2-point conversion.
Exclusively, yeah.
And we'll see what Somerset has in store for that, as well as kickoffs could be interesting, but we'll make do with what we got.
Yep.
The school districts involved in Woodville and Somerset. At this time, we ask that everyone rise and face the south end zone with the flag if you are able. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by Asia Meyer, Lorelei Cochran, and Nola Hahn.
Nicely done, nicely done. So as Jeremy mentioned earlier, the Blackhawks will be receiving the opening kick, as I think we're going to be introduced, I think he normally does, as a team on the road.
In tonight's coin toss, Somerset has won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. The Spartans will defend the south end zone.
I actually think that's just what happens here.
Now, let's meet the participants for tonight's game. Starting with the visiting team, your Baldwin Woodville Blackhawks.
I don't know that we're necessarily given a choice here.
Probably.
I think that's a Bruce thing from years back where he started introducing his team as a team, and
so they were brought out by Taden Haldorf and Graydon Monikin that led the rest of the Blackhawks out, and they will be grouping around the 40-yard line as we wait to see the Somerset hype video. They are announcing.
oh,
offense here. So Zach Kruger, the running back.
He played a lot last year.
Carson Below. Wayne Pinsko, the tight end. Here comes 13 Kane Donnelly. Somerset non-conference beat Bloomer pretty handily, I believe, and then lost to
Northwestern?
Northwestern, who's also ranked. Northwestern got thumped by Prescott. And Northwestern, yeah, you give me the look like, what? Northwestern is ranked.
Still right now?
In the latest poll, yeah.
Prescott and Ellsworth are both, I think, top 5 in D4. Is Northwestern D4 or are they down D5?
I think they're D5.
Yeah.
Somerset was up there earlier in the year before they lost a couple losses. And yeah, Central was up there earlier in the year. They've also had a couple losses in a row.
Yeah, and we were a team, you know, when they did their original things, original whatever, we were a team that was like other receiving votes. I think we were listed like 12th or 13th. Obviously, when you get drilled on the road by a team that, you know, you get running clocked, that's going to impact.
And I think, I mean, you look at it, especially middle border-wise, it's, you know, you can throw those right out the window. You know, we're going to have 3 to 4 teams in the playoffs, and they're going to be well coached and play well in the playoffs, and that's all that matters. And I think as a coach, not that you don't want to be ranked, but it's more of a player thing. It's more of a fan thing.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's,
yeah.
I mean, no one who's putting those rankings out really knows
anything
about the middle border before season starts.
Correct.
So,
little Eminem for the intro music here.
Definitely warm up here in the press box. I noticed. I don't know if you want some popcorn or a Coke here. You got the shoes off. You're just relaxed. And
yeah, it's carpet. I've been on my feet all day, and this feels good. Zach said something about it being warm too. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel way like there's not much airflow in here, which I'm not complaining. We're inside. Beautiful night. It's like number 8, I believe, is Lane Pinska. Does that affect you at all, Zach?
Did I turn the lights on for everybody?
Yeah.
I mean, I can turn them back on.
I don't know if they want them on or not. I can't see.
Okay.
But
I mean, we got a lot.
Goes down about the 15.
We got a lot of funny looks when I did that. Here we go.
Did so. Up the
boy,
middle,
Garrett
down
Nelson.
about the 45. That's going to be number D1. That's Garrett Nelson. Good field position for the Blackhawks in their opening possession here in Somerset. Beautiful night. I'd say right around that 70 degrees. The wind is very, very minimal, if any at all. Flags are pretty much straight down. And we talked about field position a lot, and again, going back to week 1, it was backs against the end zone, and from that point on, we've had great field position. It is Sell behind center, and here comes motion fake. It's going to be Aldorf up the middle. He's not going to get by the first guy. That is number 23, Cal. I'm going to say Cal.
What number here?
23. I heard him say his last.
Scramstead.
Scramstead. Give Aldorf a yard here. 2nd and 9, Blackhawks.
We're going to see Gavin run the ball
Gavin's
here.
in motion.
Yeah, see, there was...
Middle. It's going to be Taden Aldorf again.
There he goes.
Motion.
There he
Taden's
goes.
going to be loose. He's down to 30. 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Taden Aldorf. You got the decoy of Gavin Sell coming in motion. Everyone goes with him, and Taden's like, I got the ball. I'll meet you in the end zone. And quickly, 50 seconds in, Blackhawks on the board with 6.
And that's what I alluded to earlier. You get Gavin moving, and all of a sudden you have more eyes than necessary following up one player across the field. And Taden is too good.
Now here again, they have the opportunity to run a play. If they like what they see, they're going to run it real quick. And they do. It's going to be Gavin up the middle, following Haldorf. Gavin Sell into the end zone. 2-point conversion. And the Blackhawks strike early. 8-0.
That was quick. And I'm going to quickly run through our list of sponsors. I want to thank all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV: Timmerman Realty, Nielsen's Foods, St. Croix Garage Doors, Firehelm Langer, Flagship Ford, Wisconsin Credit Union, OEM Fabricators, CW Garage Door Distribution, Baldwin Lightstream, Fender & Jewelers, Helverson Concrete Solutions, A-Star Concrete, Strikers Lane Sports Bar, The Smokehouse, Schaefer Financial Services, Bumper to Bumper, White Cap Financial Advisors, DMS Repair, Lakes Gas, Phoenix Bar and Grill, Village Pharmacy, TMS Auto, Pete's Construction, Ferns Lawn Care, American Family Insurance, and St. Croix Custom Apparel. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
All right, so we'll see who takes the ball from the...
Yeah, who's it going to be? That's
number 15. That would... Is that 15?
It looked like 15.
Which, I'll apologize because I don't have a 15.
I don't have 15 either. It's who?
Was it? No, it's 15.
It's 15. I don't know who that is. We pulled someone up off the. We got.
They stopped at McDonald's on the way up
Yeah.
here or something, and this kid's like, "Hey, I can kick." Keeper's like, "Come on." So I apologize. I don't know who this is. No, just probably not even know either. So regardless, it is the kick.
Not
and
bad.
It's end over end. It's
Gonna
going to
land.
bounce 20. And out of bounds. It's number 5. He's going to take it.
Oh,
Spins out the first tackle. He's going to be out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. That was number 5. Belil, Carson Belil.
yeah, pretty good return there by the Spartans. But yeah, I do not know who 15 is.
We'll poke our head in the room next door here at some point and find out.
Yeah, I looked over next door and all I saw was Carl dancing to Bush. Was
little machine head.
Yep.
First and 10 from
It's better than the
34
rest.
on the Spartans opening possession. Donnelly in the shotgun. Belil in motion. Up the middle.
Oh, there it is.
And he's hitting the backfield right away. That was number 52. That was Trevor Murdoch.
Did Donnelly keep that one?
No, he gave it.
Who did he give it to?
Not Cryer, the running back. 22. Wyatt Milky. He's going to get it again up the middle. And he's going to be ankle tackled at about the 40-yard line. Give him about 6 or 7 there.
Milky dives up the middle again.
So a third and about 4 yards for the Spartans on an open possession. If you're just tuning in, Blackhawks two plays, 2 Taden Haldorf handoffs. And it was 60 yards. The run itself was 59. Third and a long 3 here. Donnelly calling out. He's going to fake. He's got back to pass. A little swing pass to Belil. And he's not going to go anywhere. Taden Haldorf meets him right at the 40-yard line. Probably loses a yard.
Pass to Belil was complete.
Giovanni Hasselman, the freshman.
Thank you, Katie. I did say hi to you at the gas station. I don't know if you heard me or not, Mr. So back to punt. Number 13 is also Kane Donnelly. So, I mean, obviously you got to be worried about anytime the punter's a quarterback, he can, again, their leading rusher, their leading thrower. And the dangerous Gavin Sell back about the 25-yard line, hoping to get a punt return. It's going to be a little squib kick towards the sideline. It's going to bounce out about the 30 or so yard line, where the Blackhawks will have their second possession, leading 8-0.
DMS Repair is a repair shop located northeast of Baldwin off Highway 63, repairing all makes and models. They have all new EFI diagnostic equipment to repair all machines. If you're a do-it-yourselfer when it comes to repairs or need accessories such as riding gear or add-ons to your machines, DMS Repair offers a discount on all parts and accessories.
Second possession for the Blackhawks. Starts at their own 30-yard line. Gavin back behind Phelps, the center. Quick motion, and they're going to get the offsides there. So again, in high school, you cross that line, it's automatic. 5 yards.
Offsides on your Spartans. Mark off 5 yards.
First and 5 from 35.
I really like this setup, even if you think it's warm in here.
I think it's great.
There's no wind.
Gavin's going to follow to Halldorf. He's going to be brought down from behind. Right at the line of scrimmage. I believe it was number 58 on the tackle. Jacob Hutter.
So on that,
was 59.
On that play where where Taden scored, was Gavin was at receiver, so was Graydon at quarterback, or was Joe in the game?
It was Graydon. Joe was not in.
Okay.
It was Gavin again. 2nd and 5. He's going to sprint out to the right. He's going to stop. He's going to throw back across the body to Graydon Monacan. He'll haul it in about the 35-yard line. So 135 to the other 35. Count that as 30. Just a speed sprint out there, roll out if you will, and he planted his feet and threw back to Graydon. Kind of underthrew him. Was good coverage.
Kind of underthrew him?
The D-back didn't have a chance to adjust. Taden Halldorf can go left. Follow that line.
Yeah, it wasn't a great throw, but it's certainly not an easy throw to make when you are running right and try to throw. It's never easy to throw against your body, ever.
Right. And sometimes on an underthrown ball can be good against man-to-man coverage when they're chasing down that receiver. Viendahl on the sweep. He's going to get the edge across the 30.
There it is.
Down about the 26-yard line or so will be about 1.5 yards, 2 yards shy of that first down. It'll be 3rd and 2.
So when you say Viendahl, we should,
I suppose
differentiate between all the Viendahls. That's Dawson.
Dawson.
Shout out to Dawson's grandparents, Tank and Judy, watching at home tonight. Tank was actually my middle school football coach.
Halldorf to the left. He's going to first guy miss. He's going to get first down. He's going to be down to 20, 15, 10, 5. Taden Halldorf, he finds that end zone quite often. He is in again, and the Blackhawks 14-0. Taden Halldorf from what, 22?
27. That's only half as far as his last one.
He'll take it. He said he had that block punt. Was that last week for a touchdown? Or was that 2 weeks ago?
They all kind of run together.
Oh,
here we go.
So here is the shift that we did not see the first time. And they're going to have 3, 4.5 this way. It's going to be snapped to Halldorf, I'm guessing.
He's tired. He's like, give me a break.
Should go that way. It does. And Halldorf's going to go around the edge. And Halldorf's going to find his way for 2 more points. And it's 16-0. Blackhawks with 7:54 to go.
Are you financially prepared for the big game of life? White Cat Financial Advisors wants to help you with your game plan. Just like no two teams are the same, no two investors are the same. Here's the play-by-play. Together we will: 1, make the plan; 2, work the plan; and 3, review the plan. White Cat Financial Advisors specializes in investment management, financial retirement planning, life insurance, and education funding. Call today to set up your no-cost, no-obligation appointment at their Roberts or Turtle Lake location, 715-760-9001. From the roughest seas to the highest peaks, White Cap Financial Advisors will be with you every step of the way. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth. So freshman kicker Giovanni Hasselman, number 15, called up to handle kicking duties
Yeah, it's one of those, and I think obviously Somerset kind of moved up a little bit here, and first kick was end over end, and if it can hit the ground, that's a good thing.
Yep.
You know, if they can catch it on a run, it's different. This one's gonna be caught on the run at 30, short kick.
Oh yeah,
who's
that?
There, number 30. I
Gordon.
want to say that is Gordon.
Kick off field by Stramstead. He brings it out just shy of the 40-yard line.
You gotta love that.
Again, the momentum's going forward. He didn't give any yards, but all the way up to the 39. Good field position for the Spartans on their second possession. Went 3 and out.
How about this? Walking in, sitting, old 2003 Bold Woodville grad Nick Simons and family. Living in the Somerset district now.
Pass.
Oh, Donnelly is under pressure.
Trying to get out the side. Pump fakes. Now he finally throws. He's got an open receiver. Number 5, that's his running back. That is Baleo. Cross midfield, and the Spartans have their first down of the game into Blackhawk territory down to the 42-yard line.
A gain of 19.
No, 11 and 7. Yeah, 18. Well, they on the
11.
38.
Oh, they moved it back a yard.
Yeah.
So
First and 10 from the 43 for the Spartans. Still over half the first quarter to go. This time it's up the middle. It's a different running back. It's number 2 this time. That is Fox. I want to say Fox. Is he the one that last year had that 70-yard run against us?
that does sound right. Ball looked like it came out end, but momentum it didn't stop by then.
Pickup of 7 on first down. Good chunk of yards there. This defense is going to be in unknown territory here.
So the program actually says Dane trained Wienendahl.
So the middle complete to Fox this time. Sell whips him around, but not before Fox has a first down to the 26-yard line. So Somerset driving here, a couple first downs via the pass from Donnelly. It's down to the 26, first and 10. Donnelly again has Fox to his right.
Can't find a lot of real estate running the ball, I guess. Passing works just as well,
Fox
right?
up the middle.
Oh,
Cuts back.
no.
He's got a nice little hole. He's going to get ankle tackle by Monacan. But that's close to another first down. Give him 9. Second and 1 for the Spartans. Knocking on that goal line of the Blackhawks that has not been crossed for quite some time.
I say both teams aren't going to score in the 30s at this pace.
And
Both teams are going to be in the 30s by half.
quick timeout by the defense here by Baldwin Woodville. Just over half the first quarter left. It's 16-0 Blackhawks.
For 38 years, OEM Fabricators has been your one-stop shop for medium to heavy-duty custom critical metal fabrications used globally to make equipment for the construction, mining, rail, oil and gas, and agriculture industries. A Wisconsin Manufacturer of the Year winner, our certified family-friendly workplace employs 280 Wisconsin team members in Woodville, Neillsville, and Phillips. If you're looking for a unique opportunity, we offer flexible schedules 7 days a week and a variety of metalworking skill sets. To learn more, check out our website at www.oemfab.com. That's www.oemfab.com. OEM Fabricators, manufacturing like we mean it. Flagship Ford is your source for new and used Ford cars, trucks, SUV parts, service, and more in the Baldwin area. Our goal is to provide the best possible service to our customers and make sure your car buying experience is second to none. We're conveniently located at 850 Fern Drive in Baldwin. What do we got for a theme over there? It looks like
We got neon on one side, we got USA on the other side. So the Spartans are USA, and I kind of know the theme now that I have a daughter that's
There you
dressing
go.
up as it. And she gave one of her friends didn't have one, so she's wearing a Pac-Man concrete bright shirt on. Like, I like that shirt, Brent.
Did you bring them all here?
I brought 3 of them, yes.
Attaboy.
Donnelly back to pass. Plenty of time, but he's running out of time.
Oh,
and
that's gonna be
intentional grounding there. And you might not be able to see the ref, but he does throw the flag out.
Yep, so
It's got to get past the line of scrimmage and be towards the receiver in high school, correct? So it's going to be 5 yards from the spot and a loss of down, I believe.
yeah, so that's even worse than just
Taking the sack.
yep. Although I don't know exactly how it impacts his rushing stats because.
It's just a penalty, so.
But it's a loss of down, so the down counts. Now it's 3rd and 17, so it's an 11-yard loss.
11-yard penalty, I think then it would be.
No, 5-yard penalty. 11-yard rushing loss.
What was that? They get both of them, okay. Donnelly back to pass over the middle, and he just misses Cryer. Sorry, that's Belil. So 4th down now. So a well-spent timeout there by the Blackhawks. Found we'll say a sack, if you will.
Yeah, the thing with Donnelly is he's going to keep plays alive, which is to the it's a positive for Somerset, but sometimes you just got to make a decision early and go with it.
4th down, he's going to drop back, and here comes the pressure. Thompson.
Here comes Thompson. We said his name.
Missed the tackle. And he's not past the line of scrimmage. Throw it down, knock it down. So the Spartans threaten to cross that end zone, but they fail. And the Blackhawks will take over on downs on their own 35-yard line, leading 16-0.
St. Croix Garage Doors provides Western Wisconsin with top-quality garage door sales, service, and installation. We proudly serve Baldwin, Woodville, Hudson, Richmond, River Falls, Stillwater, Menominee, and surrounding areas. Give Brian a call today at 715-781-8989 for a quote, install, or service.
So the 3rd possession of each game so far, we've seen a different quarterback. We'll see if that is the case again. It does not look like it. As Monaghan can split out to the side, and maybe a little confusion here, but.
I mean, it's the 3rd possession of the game, but we've only run 6 plays.
Sure.
And Coach Kiefer, like he said to you earlier, he's got a script he likes to work off of.
Motion, handoff. Tries to bounce it outside. He's unable to. That is Kane Donnelly right there with the tackle for loss. That was 21. That was
Garrett Nelson.
Garrett Nelson on the carry. 2nd and 12.
So we do have that motion back. It's our H position. And we have a handful of guys rotating through that spot. So we've seen Dawson Wiedendahl. I believe Dane Wiedendahl played it the first 2 possessions, or the first 2 plays.
Holdorf's going to come this way this time. Nice little hole again. He's hit by number 22. Cal. That's your Cal guy again. I'm not going to say his last name. Well, 6 yards though for Holdorf.
Scramstead.
3rd and about 6. So, Holdorf to his right. Holdorf's found the end zone twice already tonight. He's going to get it again to the left side. That's where he's been successful. He's across 45, and he's going to go up to midfield, across midfield, down to about the 48-yard line, where the Blackhawks will have a 1st down.
That puts Taden over the century mark.
Less than 8 minutes into the game. That's not bad.
104.
This time it's going to be Nelson coming this way. He's going to get about a yard or 2 before he's brought down. That's number 8.
That's the 3rd jet we've seen. I wonder if we're going to see something new here at some point. I feel like we're going back to that. If there's going to be something back the other way, just kind of priming the pump here to do something different.
Quick pass, Monaghan high. Sells pass to Monaghan is high. Off the hands of Braden. It's 3rd and about 9-8.
Yeah, we have punted what, 1 time since the scoring started?
I think so.
0 times. Did we punt last? We
punted last week once, but it was 2 weeks ago. We didn't have our punter was hurt. We didn't even know that.
Right.
3rd and 8. Trying to sneak Holdorf off the left side again, or no? It's gonna be Gavin up the middle. He's got a 1st down. He's gonna cross the 40. Gonna try and spin down inside the 35-yard line. Gavin Sell. Another 1st down.
So I feel like what we're seeing with all those jets are likely reads. And it's just been going back to it, going back to it, going back to it until we have an opportunity for Gavin to keep it himself.
What that does is it really widens those outside backers, and then now it's Gavin up the middle.
Here we go again.
The end all in motion. It's going to be Haldorf this way. Fouls a nice kick out block. Jimmy
Kropelnicki.
Kick out block. Pick up 5 again for Taden. 2nd and 5. Inside of 3 minutes now, finally. I don't know if Haldorf's getting tired here or if he's just kind of pacing himself. A couple carries where it wasn't into the end zone.
I mean, he's run 109 yards just on the times he's carried the ball. Oh, draw. Here we go.
The middle.
Here we go.
He makes the first guy miss. 20, 10, down to about the 5-yard line. He does look a little tired as he kind of walks across this brand new track, beautiful track.
Is he gonna ask for a blow? I don't think so.
No.
Now, if it was his brother, he is. His brother would have cramped twice by now.
1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
Tanner, if you're listening, I hope you heard that.
Gavin's going to keep it in the middle. Gavin's going to make the first guy missing. Gavin Sell finds the end zone this time. Took Taden Haldorf a breather for Gavin to find it. And just like that, it's 22-0 Blackhawks. And it's a very quiet crowd on this side here.
Yeah.
So we'll get back in. And so this is got Gordon out there instead of Haldorf. Gavin's going to follow Gordon. He's going to come out this way now. And
just go down, dude. Just go down.
Yeah. So they took the regular snap this time and tried following Gordon up the middle. Unfortunately, he was denied, but not before the Blackhawks. 3 for 3 on 3 possessions is 22-0.
Firehelm Langer is a CPA firm with offices in Baldwin, Ellsworth, and River Falls. At Firehelm Langer, our clients are our top priority. We offer the skills and expertise of a large CPA firm combined with the personal attention and responsiveness of a smaller firm. When you partner with us, we take the time to get to know you, understand your goals, and build a lasting professional relationship. We invite you to turn to us at Firehelm Langer for bookkeeping services, payroll services, financial projections, tax preparation, tax planning, and all of your accounting and tax needs. Yeah, 3 for 3. You can't help but be impressed by the offense. The line's just creating holes, and we have guys hitting them and breaking some tackles, but mostly it's just been
a good push up front,
yeah.
And then it's been, Taden's been very, very patient initially, letting his blockers develop the play.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, boom, he kicks it in.
He sold that draw really well. I don't think we've seen that yet this year. It was 3rd and long. It made sense.
So again, we got a new freshman kicker. We got 3 of them out for soccer. I don't know if he knew he was going to be kicking off this much, but 3rd time already. End over end. Going to bounce again on the run at the 20, 25, 30. Out to about the 33-yard line where the Spartans will have their 3rd possession, trailing by 3 scorers. We saw some success through the air for Somerset. It was unfortunately a penalty that brought them out of that success, but we'll see if they continue to throw the ball here. Or
yeah, I mean, it's when it's a 3-possession game, I mean, I think it gets pretty easy to look at your play chart and start eliminating some run stuff, but if you can just allow a defense to sit back and expect pass.
Yeah, you can't be one-dimensional. It's going to be up the middle, and he's met by a lot of the interior line of the Blackhawks. Who was that, Gary?
Milky, number 22.
Okay.
So they have 13 yards rushing, 26 yards passing. The majority of those yards coming on that last drive.
2nd and 9 for Somerset. Fake. Quick pass, quick little slant there.
Oh.
And, that's Monacan picks him up and drops him at about the 41-yard line, but not before number 3. Career.
Is complete. Out to the 41. Third
3rd and 2 here. That kind of woke up a few of the Somerset fans here as they didn't like the tackle by Monacan. Fake up the middle again. Quick pass. And the ball's on the ground. It's incomplete. It'll be 4th and 2, but I would not be surprised to see them go for it here.
I mean, you have to, right?
You haven't stopped them yet. I mean, it's tough to punt and potentially go down by 30 right away in the first quarter almost. But if you don't, then it's, I mean, yeah, giving the ball at the 40-yard line, but got to have some faith here.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe it's a hard count and a timeout, and then, you know, we'll think about it.
Donnelly parking out, and there is that timeout by Somerset with 1:08 in the first quarter, trailing 22-0.
Nielsen's Foods has been serving community since 1903. We offer full-service caribou coffee, bakery, deli, and meat departments. We pride ourselves with our award-winning Nielsen's Market Meat Center-friendly staff. Nielsen's vision is to build a strong family of customers and employees by delivering superior service to our customers, offering employee growth opportunities, reinvesting in our stores, and serving in our communities. So there's a statistic, I believe it's called a surrender index, where it looks at down, distance, time, and score when teams punt. And so the in this case, if you punt when you're down 3 possessions early, that's kind of it would have a high surrender score, right?
Correct.
And so I think it's really how you view things. I think you want to try to
Just
give
by no
your
means
guys
over.
a vote of confidence, right? And say we're going to go for it.
I think if you go for it and get it here, you get that confidence. You get it. If you can somehow end up in the end zone and get back in this game, quick little pass
That's
on
an
here.
easy safe one. They're going to get it.
Tackle forward is number 8. That's a first down. Somerset. Pinska, that is. Again, I mean, they're not thinking that they're going to get beat 50-0 again. They're thinking, how do we get back in this game? The best way to get back in that game is to convert a first down.
Right. You need the ball.
Yep. You can't really score without it, but Donnelly's going to take up the middle, and he follows block, and he cuts this way. He's across midfield, down about the 40-yard line, and Kane Donnelly is going to find the end zone. The Spartans, like we just said, get that spark on that 4th down, and after 40 straight points by the Blackhawks, the opponents finally find the end zone, but it's still 22-6.
Yep.
I saw you watch the replay. I didn't get to see it. I mean, if block starts in the front and the guy turns, it's not a block in the back, and I didn't see if that was the case or not.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
It wasn't like he didn't knock him down. If he knocked him down, maybe it's something different.
Right.
But
So 56-yard touchdown run by Kane Donnelly. And like you mentioned, leading rusher, leading passer, leading tackler, leading interceptor. If you want to get back in the game, maybe just let Donnelly do his thing, huh?
Yep. He will take the snap on the left hash for the 2-point conversion. He's going to go a little flip it.
Wow.
Into the end zone. 2-point conversion, Somerset. And like we said, they need a little spark. They got it. And 22-8 with 45 to go. That was number 8.
Pinska.
Pinska.
Lane Pinska, a junior.
So that woke up the crowd here a little bit. Now, it's again, we talked about that in pregame. How's the defense going to react? It's like, hey, no reason to have a heads down there. It was a 4th down conversion, and it was, an athlete making a play.
Yep. Yeah, and I think it's not even how the defense reacts. It's like, okay, we just gave up the touchdown. How do we respond on this possession? And it's the same message on both sides, right? Somerset, they're saying, hey, we get one stop, ball back, we're back in the game.
Yeah, now it's on their defense to get that ball back for their offense and maybe get a little momentum going. But Blackhawks have sustained a couple drives here after the opening possession was just 2 plays. Found the end zone. Sustained a couple drives, and the best thing you can do for your defense is have a nice long 10, 12 possession, 12 play drive and end up with points on the board. The sun goes down here in Somerset.
Is this first quarter long, or is that just?
It's very long. Kick up to the 30. Number 10, 30, 35, 40. He's got some room. 45,
yeah, it's
50.
coming back.
He's taken down to 45, but the flag gets picked up and moved out to about the 33-yard line. It usually means I'm spotting it here. It was either probably a hold or a block in the back. So 10 yards from the 33, we'll likely have our next possession on our own 23-yard line. There's the signal. So we still have Gavin Sell at quarterback. We've got to see Jensen. Up the middle, Haldorf follows the block again.
He just runs with such a low. He fumbled the ball.
And he kind of hides behind the line.
He fumbled the ball. He 100%. That ball was 100% out. Wow. That is a break. That was a huge break for the Hawks.
Who came up with it though?
Somerset. The guy he's standing back with the ball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tatum had that one ripped out.
So a little break there for the Blackhawks as Tatum Haldorf give him credit for 7 yards. At the end of one, it's 22-8 Blackhawks.
Members of Wisconsin Credit Union can access account information and take care of most everyday banking needs via the Wisconsin Online, the mobile app, and text banking. Immediate access to your Wisconsin accounts is also available 24 hours a day via touchtone phone. Visit them at wisconsincu.org to learn more. Lakes Gas, your local family-owned propane company, has been serving the area for over 65 years. Lakes Gas is focused on providing reliable and affordable propane service to homes and businesses. Whether you need propane for heating, cooking, or grilling, Lakes Gas has you covered. They are committed to providing exceptional customer service and supporting local community events. So the next time you need propane, remember Lakes Gas, your family-owned and community-focused propane company. You can find them in Roberts or Hager City.
So I wonder if they're saying maybe momentum was stopped, and I don't know if it was a whistle or not, but they were talking about a while for the refs. I was like, I don't know, they can't really overturn it. They can't.
Correct.
No one can phone down them and say, hey, by the way, we're doing a quick review. And
correct.
But they didn't march down to the other side quick. So I was like, well, they talk about potentially, hey, did you see it? Well, we had momentum stopped. I'm guessing is what they.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're going to say,
right.
Just because.
Right.
That's easy one. He didn't. Thought it was a clean strip.
Monacan this time going to take the snap. Going to give to Sell. Sell's going to get around in. He's going to have a first down. He's going to get to 40.
Oh,
and pushed out of bounds about the 45 or so.
He hits the edge, and I know stopwatch time isn't.
And you know, we talked again about how we've seen that speed sweep quite often now. Now all of a sudden, it's tough to recognize that when they're so quick like the Blackhawks are. Is, oh, by the way, Gavin's out here, and now he's in motion, and he's getting that speed sweep, which we see again now.
Oh, shiftiness by Dawson Wiedendahl.
Dawson's going to pick up about 7 across midfield. Looking to answer that Somerset Spartan touchdown. Again, they're going quick. And they're not even getting the guy off, and that's going to be 12 on the field. Should have been. Unless they only have 10 out there. Doesn't matter as Haldorf. Going to go up the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they only have 10 out there. Here comes number 11.
Nope. He's getting off.
So we're 11 on 10 right now, and that's kind of an advantage. Speed sweep. This is the other Viendo, right? No. Yeah, 25.
Dane.
Now they got 11 out there, so we're good to go for Somerset. I mean, it's not like Blackhawks just started playing fast this game. I mean, they've been doing it for a couple of years now. You got to know that's coming in, and if you're going to sub, you got to get out there quick. You know, motion. Gavin's going to drop back to pass.
He's got him.
Oh, he got away with a grab. Unfortunately, you didn't grab him well enough. That is Everts, I believe, into the end zone. I want to say Everts, I can't quite see, but it is Everts into the end zone. He got grabbed, hooked, went through it, 28-8.
Yeah, good for 34 yards. He had a few options on that pass, and
so the answer again, we talked about how big it was with the penalty on the kickoff. Knocked us back to the 23-yard line, but 77 yards.
And
so
quick.
1, 2, 3, 4 off that side again. It's going to come this way to Halldorf. Should. It's going to snap this way. He's going to follow the block of Jimmy.
Krapelicki.
Dayton Halldorf. 2 more points. And it's 30-8 Blackhawks.
Hey, let's talk about real estate.
Okay.
Who are you calling if you need a house?
Well, I can't say who I'm going to call because I have a brother-in-law that does real estate. But if I wasn't going to call my brother-in-law, I would probably call Andrew Timmerman.
Andrew Timmerman. You can call him at 715-928-0410. Timmerman Realtors. They've combined for over 30 years combined experience. That's Andrew taking over Don's business after Don's, spending his days golfing.
He's important on the golf course with Coach Kiefer on
true.
Fridays, and he's getting him in the right mindset.
Yeah, that's right. And Andrew's selling the houses so Don can lose golf and help keep Coach Kiefer super confident.
Yeah, it's how Coach Kiefer's supplemental income, I guess.
Timmerman Realty for all your realty needs.
Okay,
that's right. Oh, well, all I see now is me.
No, it was down there they turned it on, not
yeah,
us.
No.
We didn't do it this time.
Nope.
They looked at us like, well, we didn't do it this time.
Yeah. The reflection in the mirror or the window. I got the double pane in front of me, so it's like I'm just looking in the mirror.
That was like the old when you do something wrong as a kid, you get the look from the mom and dad, like, oh, it wasn't me, I swear. So 4 possessions for the Blackhawks. Halldorf in the end zone twice. Sell ran one in, and now Sell to Everts.
That's a good
another
kick.
Kickoff. This one inside the 20. He's going to roll his left. He's got a bunch of Blackhawks running down, and boom! Spins away from the first guy, and then he gets hit hard.
The washing machine spinneroo.
And he might have to get checked out. He's got hit pretty hard in the head. He's not looking like he's feeling too good, but Spartans will start over 1st and 10 on the 26. I think, yep, he's going to come on. Just make sure he's okay. He looks coming off fine, but
yeah, he got hit hard. So we have 26-yard line, 25-yard line.
Up the middle.
Oh, there he
Big
goes.
gap there, and that's Fox again, isn't it? He did it last year, I swear it was him. He's down to 40. Inside the 30-yard line. Fox down to the 21. Viendo made a swipe at the ball, and they'll bring him down at the 21.
So a gain of 54.
I can't see the program. Is he a senior? Fox?
Number 2 is a junior.
So maybe, I don't know if that was him or last year or not, but it seems like it was.
Yeah, I believe you're correct.
He's going to get it again up the middle. He's got some more room, and he's going to be down close to our first down. Up the middle, so we talked about the pass is successful. Obviously, you can't abandon it. A couple good runs. A good run by Donnelly last possession. A couple good runs here by Fox. Credit him with 8, and it's going to be a quick timeout by the Blackhawks as they were trying to get a substitution in and out. Somerset knocking on the door again, trailing by 22 here in the second quarter.
Got one last first half ad, and that's Bumper to Bumper, a locally owned and operated driving school here in Somerset. We offer complete driver education and training consisting of online classroom, in-person classroom instruction, and behind-the-wheel training. So if you're getting ready to apply for your Wisconsin State driver's license, or if you are an adult and just need a refresher course, then Bumper to Bumper is here to help. Visit online at www.btbsdllc.com. That's btbsdllc.com. You can see them on the board right there. Yeah, so, I anticipated there would be, 60 points, but I didn't anticipate that there would be
60 first half points.
First 60 first half points, no.
And again, we backflashed to a couple possessions ago. Somerset was driving, had the intentional grounding penalty that kind of stalled that drive.
Right.
Then they found the end zone. Now here they are, 2nd and 2 inside the 15. Donnelly's going to step back, and he's going to go up the middle. He's going to have likely a first down. Looks to be down about the 10-yard line.
Donnelly on the keeper. Picks up first down.
Still number 52 on the tackle. And I can't read this anymore. It is at the 10-yard line. First and goal. Still over 9 minutes to go in the first half. Donnelly has Fox to his left. Motion to give up the middle. Starter steps. And he does not get by Taden Halldorf.
Yeah, Fox and Halldorf are, in my opinion, pretty similar.
I'm not going to say smaller in stature, but yeah, not overly tall.
But they hide well behind their
Correct.
linemen. They hit the holes. They appear from behind the lineman with suddenness, and then have a pretty good top speed.
Donnelly, motion again. It's going to be up the middle. No, he's
He'll
going
be
to keep this
keeping
time in a little option. That's a forward pass, I believe.
Yeah, it sure was.
And is that Cryer, number 5?
Below.
That's below. It's actually a pass. I did say on a carry, but I would credit him with a
It was forward.
pass.
It looked like no gain, huh?
Not even down at the 9. Or they
Yeah,
call
that's
it
where
10.
it started. When they backed it up a yard.
Yep. So we did lose a yard on that one. So 3rd and goal from the 10. Donnelly takes the snap, fake, drops back. He's going to get some pressure here. He's
Keep
forced out
continuing.
to the right. He's going to throw deep into the end zone. Up. And it's bobbled, tapped. Unfortunately, out of bounds.
It was close. It was deflected.
High school, 1 foot.
Yeah, and the diving receiver.
Number 5 again.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Nice.
another break that went our way.
Was he in?
Yeah. Yeah, he was in. 2 feet, actually. He kind of caught it as he was
he was going
landing out of bounds. But I think if you could frame by frame that.
4th down. Goal to goal from the 10. Spartans trying to chip away at that lead.
This is where
Donnelly
Keen
has a
Donnelly's
motion.
going to keep this play alive with his legs.
Fakes the middle, over the middle, wobbled,
Did
and
it.
the ball ends up on the ground.
Great
Incomplete.
play.
Good defense by Monacan. In and out of the hands. I believe is that 8. Is that Cryer?
Pinska.
Okay, I'll keep asking. Eventually I might get on.
Cryer's 3.
Blackhawks take over on their own 10-yard line. 8
Okay.
minutes to go here in the first half.
Take a shot when their heads are down.
Take a shot by giving it to Halldorf, let him run 90 or what?
Maybe. Or just go over the top to Graydon and see what happens.
You got one-on-one out here. They listen to me. They give it to Halldorf, and Halldorf
There he goes.
going to go 90.
There he
Like I
goes.
said, I don't know why you doubt me. Taden Halldorf.
Oh, we
if
got
you
a
keep your
sprinter.
legs
Who
going.
is that guy?
30, 20, 10. Give him 90. Taden Halldorf, 90 yards. Touchdown number 3.
2:36 on the night.
Have a day, young man. We're not even halfway into the second quarter, sorry. you and your pass-happy offense there. I mean, I don't know.
I said take a shot.
Oh, I said they'd take a shot with Dayton.
Okay, so at some point here in the halftime, I have the record book on my phone.
Okay.
Because I feel like
yards for
the
a half.
Well, close. I don't. We don't have that, but what we do have is single game rushing, and I feel like it's 3.
It should come this way again real quick to Gordon as Haldorf's getting a break. See if Gordon can run it in for 2 points here. Gordon takes a snap. He lowers his shoulder. He's close. And I think they'll mark him short, though. I mean, Taden, what's up, buddy? It's only 90 yards. You only need 3 more.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. 200 and whatever it is, I guess you can have a break.
I want to say the record is somewhere around 3 1/4. And he's at 236. I'm going to need to know that because I do feel like there's going to be that question asked by those in the booth next to me at some point.
Correct.
So, 11 carries for 236. What a game by the senior.
And while we got a little seconds here, let's can you go left to right or name those front 5 we're getting Tatum Haldorf 236. We got
Andrew Thompson
and Murdoch, is it?
Thompson and Murdoch are the tackles. Stark and Aho are the guards, and Will Phelps is the center. And like Coach Keefe mentioned, 5 new starters.
Correct.
To come into the year, and they kind of got their mouths punched by a really good Mount Horeb team. And now it's like we've done that, we've learned.
And they're just continuing to gel and get better each week.
Yeah.
And we don't see mental mistakes. So I don't want to say Will Phelps is snapped the ball really well, but he has not yet had a bad snap. That's first thing.
Yep. And that's what I tell my 8th graders. It's like it doesn't matter how successful anything is if the snap doesn't start our play right. That's a killer. It's a play killer. It's a drive killer. And when you don't have to worry about that, and we haven't had to now for a handful of years because Noah did it great. Now Will's doing it great. And now this is where we get to see the that kickoff team do its thing.
Good bounce at 25.
A little reverse action.
Makes the first guy miss.
Hey, ask your question. Was that Crier? Yes, it was.
Oh. Out to the 37-yard line with the Spartans. And this could be, we're getting dangerously close to 4 straight weeks of running clock here again now.
So I just got a message asking if I know the record for school rushing a game. So obviously that person wasn't listening. They just turned their volume up to see if I would talk about it, and
or maybe they're out there in the stands, or just.
Oh, that's a good point. They may be here.
Donnelly up the middle. Fox hit, missed, spins out the second guy.
He's elusive,
and
slippery.
Finally, it's going to be Vienendahl and a handful of Blackhawks pushing him out of bounds. Who else? Taden Haldorf over there as well. And Fox and Haldorf wearing both number 2 also.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, that's quite a turn when it's 30-8 and they have the opportunity to score a touchdown. It's going to be a 2-possession game, and now all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, it's a 4-possession game. And
we should mention that running clock doesn't start until second half, which we've got over half the second quarter still yet to play.
It can with
which I don't see that happening.
Yeah, no.
Donnelly going to fake and go up the middle. Puts his hand on the lineman's back, and he's going to be brought down not until he gets across midfield. Donnelly. He's starting to get close to about 100 yards on that now, too.
He's at 60. He did have that first sack that he took that was 11 yards back. So Fox is at 82. Donnelly's at 60.
So almost 150 combined rushing yards then for
and they have
Spartans.
only 35 passing yards on 11 attempts, 6 completions.
Don's going to take the snap. Going to go up the middle again. 51, 54, 52.
So 51, Becker, 52, Murdoch, 54, Thompson.
3 of them were there along with Taden Haldorf. 2nd and 9.
I do also have to do a check on our first couple possessions because I feel like I missed a rushing attempt. I'm pretty confident, though, that Taden, 236. Donnelly drives back.
Let's go across to the right and through, in and off the chest of the intended receiver. It'll be 3rd and 9. A lot of passes by Donnelly, too. I mean, let's see, it's got to be 15 or so.
6 for 12 right now. I think a number of those runs, he's ran the ball 5 times. A couple of those were designed pass plays.
3rd and 9, gonna drop back, screen pass,
Screen.
There it is to Fox. He loops it up to him. He's gone. He's gone. It's gonna be into the end zone unless he can get run down. Nope. 10-5. Touchdown Fox. They almost got to Donnelly. And one of my questions, I think it was last week, 2 weeks ago, was that one of the toughest plays to defend when it's run well, and almost got to Donnelly. They did get to him, but he flips it up. Fox takes it the rest of the way. It's 36-14. That's half a century. That's 50 points. So I'm gonna throw out your 27-28 or whatever.
Well, I'm just going to stop talking about it because there was only like 20 people on at that time.
We're closing in on an hour of gameplay, and we got 18 minutes of game action is all. 6 incompletions by Donnelly, and that's at 7 touchdowns. That'll add up to a long first half.
Yeah.
Takes snap.
He has the guy.
A little crossing route over there, and unfortunately Donnelly's pass falls incomplete. But it was Donnelly to Fox on a middle screen. It's 36-14 Blackhawks.
Yeah, I want to thank all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV before this kick. Timberman Realty, Nielsen's Food, St. Croix Garage Doors, Firehelm Langer, Flagship Ford, Wisconsin Credit Union, OEM Fabricators, CW Garage Door Distribution, Baldwin Lightstream, Fenner & Jewelers, Halverson Concrete Solutions, A-Star Concrete, Strikers Lanes and Sports Bar, The Smokehouse, Schiff Financial Services, Bumper to Bumper, Whitecap Financial Advisors, DMS Repair, Lakes Gas, Phoenix Bar and Grill, Village Pharmacy, TMS Auto, Pete's Construction, Ferns Lawn Care, American Family Insurance, Justin Nygaard Agency, and newest to the stable, St. Croix Custom Apparel. Thank you, sponsors.
Yeah, now it's the red and black team here. It's just got to find a way to get a stop, which they maybe were close to getting a turnover. No, that's their best bet right now for Somerset is create a turnover.
Right, and they've tried.
But,
they did,
yeah,
and they got blown dead.
Somehow you got to figure a way to stop number 2.
Yeah.
And the problem is now you start focusing on number 2.
It's good. Number 3 and number 5
might have a little more opening.
Yeah. Number 3 and number 5 are going to become a problem for you. And I think that's kind of what you have to do. You pick your poison. And they picked a poison. They picked Taden Haldorf, and he's poisoned you to the tune of 236 and 3 touchdowns.
I don't think he's out of poison pills yet either. He's got a few more probably in his little back pocket there. But end over end kick, taken in by Viendahl to 20. He's got a nice little wall there. He's going to go across the 40. He's going to get across the 50. Finally knocked out of bounds inside Spartan territory without a yellow hanky this time. We had the intentional grounding and a offsides for the Spartans. And then we had a 1 holding for the Blackhawks. Is all 3 penalties?
Yeah. I didn't write our holding down, but
I don't know. There's a timeout here by Somerset. Usually don't see a timeout after a kick return, but Somerset does take. Is that their first timeout? That's their second one, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, they called one on that fourth down.
Fourth down, yep. So I see what. It's second quarter, 5:44 to go, and then down there, 1st and 10. But I don't see the.
So I feel like
they said that it looks like they got 2 timeouts. It looks like 2 and 1 up there are timeouts.
Yeah, so
but I think that should be flip-flopped.
Or did we call a timeout?
Well, if so, I'm going to get after that white hat because he pointed to the red team.
Or is it the number next to the 14, the timeout, and the down is next to. That doesn't make any sense.
It's 14, first and 10 on the 45, second quarter.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that would show 2 for Somerset Lacrosse. Here comes Gavin.
Gavin's going to come this way. He's getting brought down about the 39-yard line.
Got tackled in the open
by
field.
Fox. That's pretty sure number 2, that's Fox, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Credit Gavin with 5 or 6 there. 6 probably.
Yep.
Second and a long 4.
Tane's like, dude, just hand me the ball, man.
Okay, you got your 6. I'll go 39. Instead, Gavin's going to throw it, and it's going to be intercepted. We talked about that turnover there, and he's got some room. A little block there on Gavin. He's going to spin him around. Let's see if Gavin can make the play or not. He's not going to. Somerset intercepts Sel, and just like that, it's 36-20. Chipping away. That was number 8.
Pinska.
We had to go about, what, 65 or so?
65 exactly.
And neither team is utilizing the point after try. They're doing go over 2, and this one is in the center of the field. You have the option to put the ball anywhere you want, on or between the hashes. We have 4 guys in the backfield here.
Just like you said, needs a turnover.
Donald's going to take a snap. He's got 3 guys to his left here. He's going to follow them in, and he's going to go in for 2. He spins into the end zone. Caden Donnelly caps off the pick 6. And just like that, it's a 2-possession game, 36-22. That's 58 points.
Yeah, just like I said, we're going to get a real high-scoring affair where one team's in the 30s and one team's in the 20s with half the second quarter left. First one to 80 wins.
A 50-burger is not out of the question here.
For both teams.
Right, correct.
I mean, at this point, I think we can both fairly confidently say that this is going to be the highest scoring Baldwin Woodville Somerset game, football or basketball.
This is pretty close to a final score between Mr. Wink and Mr. Sel, or not Mr. Sel.
Mr. Burley.
They dropped a couple sets there. They also went to Elkhorn for a quad on Thursday, winning 1 match.
So, one of we said that there. What does Somerset need? A spark on defense, and they did get that turnover. So maybe I should quit calling good things for them. I called the Tatum Haldorf 90-yard touchdown.
You've been pretty Tony Romo-ish here. Well, Tony Romo in his first year anyway, telling us what's going to happen. I've been Tony Romo more recently, telling you exactly wrong things.
That's what they expected. He said the score. I mean, I didn't know when we recap at halftime. That's why you were just talking about the first half.
Yeah.
I think. So hope we're got some extra popcorn tonight because we still have 5 minutes to go in the first half. We're past the 8 o'clock mark now.
Yeah, which is crazy because, I mean, we score 36-8. If we put that next point on the board, and we could be up 35 or more. And
we were talking about, they're not going to give it a running clock, but about the 20-yard line again. Had a good return last time. Had a few good returns. This one's another decent one across the 30. I want to say about the 35, 36-yard line with the Blackhawks. Stopped themselves last possession. They look to get things back rolling again. And
yeah, it's been a while since a possession's ended in not a touchdown.
So I said you don't see a timeout after a kick return very often. It was a very successful one by the Spartan defense there.
But now it shows 1 timeout left for each team, so.
Sells going to not take the snap. Walks up, says, okay, we'll snap it now. Trips to his left, Evert to his right. He's going to fake the Haldorf's going to come around this way. Nice block by Phelps. Sell across the 40, and he gets brought
and
down.
We're coming back, too.
Fox takes him down, but laundry
hold on Thompson.
Andrew Thompson, his name said, Unfortunately, it's going to come on the offensive side here. And Whitecap grabs his wrist. Gavin asks him what he did. And if there's 2 flags down there, it's probably pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Phelps had a very good, he pulled and had a nice little kick out. Unfortunately, Thompson had a nice takedown.
He wrestles in the winter. He knows how to do that.
Gavin going to fake, going to follow Haldorf. Being brought down by the waist from behind.
Man, you're looking at a with that penalty, if you don't
pick up a first down here.
Yeah, you're punting. Somerset going in and getting the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, we went from potential getting close to running clock to potential tie game.
Yeah.
But when we score here, it's back up to 3 scores. Haldorf finally gets the ball after a little lull in the action, if you will. It's going to go about 3 or 4 or so. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Blackhawks. Inside of 4 minutes. I mean, Somerset showed some quick scorers also, and they can throw the ball, but I mean, it's not like your automatic run here to get the clock down to about 3 minutes or so. It's going to mean the opportunity there to throw and get the first down. 3rd and 11, pump fake.
He didn't have anything.
Out. He's going to throw it. He says to Everts go deep,
and
he throws it deep to him. 40, 30. Everts getting the end zone for the second time tonight, will ya? 10, 5.
He did.
Touchdown.
Wow.
Blackhawks. I told you, when we score again here.
Unbelievable.
Sal rolls out to his right. He says, hey, go that way. I'll throw it to you. You catch it. You run the rest of the way, and we'll be back up by 20.
Everts now at 101 yards receiving. All the points are being scored tonight in Somerset.
Just a shell shock on the Somerset defensive side. It's like, oh, we had a pick 6. We got them 3rd and 11, and then boom. I mean, and a broken play, if you will.
Yeah. Did you see him wave him down?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Broken plays. The short guys go deep. The deep guys come back.
And this time Haldorf is in for the 2-point conversion, and then it's going to be snapped to him again because they got 4.5 guys over there against our 4. So we snap this way, and Haldorf's going to go in for 2. Around the edge, Jimmy Kropernicki. And there's not a hold on Jimmy Kropernicki if you want to throw that one. So now we'll see what they do.
And then that guy, did he throw the flag too on the far side?
Hold. Blackhawks. They gonna call that on. They didn't call it Jimmy. They called it on the guy that the left tackle would have been. I think it wasn't definitely it wasn't 84. So now it's essentially 4th and 12, if you will, for 2 points. We just had a 4th and 11, but the
trips right.
Be 1-on-1 down here to Monacan.
Oh, Jet
sweep. Beandahl lowers the shoulder about 10, but he's not going to make it.
That's a give-up play. I don't like that.
So, to Everts, the second time tonight, gets the Blackhawks back out by 3 scores. It's 42 to 22. 320. So 50 burgers is one thing. 60 burgers is something, but
we're in a pace for
an
80 burger.
90?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
oh shoot.
So when you're looking up those stats, what's the most points Baldwin scored in the game?
63, I think, against Prescott in 2008 or 2010. He was 63. We're gonna.
I mean, especially if
it doesn't go running clock.
Somerset can keep scoring, find their way to the end zone 1 or 2 more times.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
But that being said, we're still 2 scores. We're still 2 scores away from running clock.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's.
I've watched a lot of Blackhawk football. Not as much as Jimbo, but I've watched a lot of Blackhawk football. And we've had a lot of really, really good offenses. And a lot of really good offensive players. And to hang 42 with, I mean, we've
3:20 to go.
We've run 26 plays.
26 plays for 42 points.
Yeah.
That's pretty
efficient. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to bring up another kicker because
his leg's gonna be getting sore. He might not be able to kick on next week.
Oh,
little reverse, but there is a bunch of white people waiting for him. White jerseys. So a little late reverse there, if you will.
Yeah,
down to 36.
The old reverse direction, because I wonder if there's like a sound ordinance in the in Somerset that they're gonna have to like stop announcing in the third quarter when it's 11:30 at night.
3:12 to go. It is still the second quarter. 1st and 10, Somerset. 2 straight offensive touchdowns. Donnelly up the middle. Gonna try and bounce it out.
Nothing doing there.
Another handful of white jerseys there. Meet him.
Yeah, 60. I think it's 63. I looked it up on Wisp Sports. Remember Zach? Remember what that when I was looking up the highest scoring? No.
So Somerset 2nd and 9.5 or so. Donnelly can give it to Fox at the middle. And he's going to get a yard or two. Shy of the 40-yard line.
So after seeing a lot of Milky early in the game, he carried. Oh, that was Milky? I thought that was Fox.
That was Fox. Milky was their second leading rusher behind Donnelly coming into the night. And then Fox was a third.
Yeah, Fox is.
He's been work.
Well, Milky's
been there. Now he is.
So Fox must be split out.
Yes. Fake. Got some time over the middle. Off the hands of the intended receiver. Monacan was there. Gavin helps up the receiver. And it's 4th and about 7. Looks like they're going to punt. But again, who's their punter?
Yeah.
Kane Donnelly, so don't be surprised if.
Yeah, but they brought out, I mean,
yeah,
5 is their leading. 5's caught 3 passes. Bill's caught 3 passes tonight. He's sitting on the sideline. Little cheat motion there.
Kick is off, and Gavin's going to wave the hand for the fair catch. Hauls it in successfully about the 31-yard line where the Blackhawks take over. Minute 47 to go. The scoreboard says 1 timeout. I know we called 1 on defense. We called.
I don't remember. I only remember 3 timeouts.
Well, the board says 1 timeout, but it's minute 47. That's plenty of time.
I know who knows how many timeouts each team has. The white hat. He knows.
Well, I don't know.
You don't think?
He only reason he knows is because he's got other guys to help him that are keeping track. Gavin's going to roll out to the right. He's got Jimmy on out. He's going to throw it deep to Monacan. Off the hands. Diving Graydon Monacan. Just out of his reach.
Now we're definitely going to see a run.
2nd and 10.
Ambrose just told me that he had to keep track of my timeouts in basketball. Which I don't think is true because it was on the board.
Don't trust the board, though.
Oh. That was good coaching then.
2nd and 10 for the Blackhawks, leading by 20. Haldorf going to go over the right. He's going to have 5 or 6. He stays on his feet. Push the pile out close to the 40. Maybe about 5 or 6 yards there. Inside a minute and a half. 3rd and 4. Stopping the clock for a guy to tie his shoe.
Advantage Baldwin Woodville in that case.
We'll start back up again right away, though.
Run or pass?
I think they're going to run the ball.
Me too.
And it's going to be Taden Haldorf for on the edge. not going to get the edge. He's going to be brought down about the 40. It's going to be 4th and 2. We'll see if Somerset takes a timeout here or not. They have 1 left. We're closing in on a minute left, and they're looking at him like, you don't want it? And the reason they're not doing it is because we haven't brought our punt team out yet. So I believe Coach Keeper's going to let this clock run down as far as it can, use his timeout, and then I would be surprised to see if we don't punt.
You would be surprised to see if we don't punt.
We'd be punting.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I'd be surprised if we don't.
That's what I thought you said.
Sometimes I don't know what I say.
There was a lot of wotes and don'ts in there, and I was.
And if you're a Somerset fan, you're like, why aren't you calling timeout? Because they aren't for sure that they're going to punt it yet.
Right.
I mean,
well, we've seen what, and now for me, I know that we can. The smartest thing to do is to punt.
Correct. And unfortunately, I know he's got a lot of people in his headset going.
I know,
we
can
get it. We can get it.
That's what I'd be doing.
And he's got an entire offensive line out there saying, trust us, coach. We can get this 3 yards. But
they're not even trying to convince him to go for it.
well, hopefully they're saying, punt it. Let's get to halftime, up by 20. Hopefully, I mean, there's still 30 seconds left.
I just mouthed over to the coaches, are we going for it? And it was met with a violent no. Need a snap.
So we need a snap
need
here.
A snap.
We need a snap, get the kickoff, and then get a tackle. Got two returners back, Fox and Donnelly.
Kick it low.
Can't tell. No, it doesn't look.
Yeah, it looks like Donnelly.
Snap is off. Nice kick.
Low.
That's going to bounce.
Yeah, beautiful.
Inside. Don't even touch it. Don't touch it.
What?
Let it go down 23 seconds. A quick stop of the clock there. And 86 yards. 23 seconds. 1 timeout. I mean, again, I'm going to guess it's going to be Fox up the middle.
Yep.
It's not going to be Fox up the middle. I'll tell you that right now.
Because Fox isn't in?
You know. But Donnelly up the middle. It's going to be a run up the middle.
Yep.
And if you bust off a long 20, 30 yarder, then maybe you use timeout and go from there. But
yeah, I mean, Kane Donnelly's a pretty good player. Obviously, he's heady, so I think you can just say, hey, no disasters.
He's gonna hand it. 222. There's a nice little tackle there. As I can hear the coaches yelling from over through the glass. And then they do use their last time on across the 31, so they busted it for 15 or so. Now 16 seconds left, but I'm not to say they don't have a field goal kicker. We haven't seen one yet.
I don't think Somerset's had an actual field goal kicker in the last 20 years.
20, probably deeper than that.
Yep. But during their state run, like, they didn't have anybody to kick. They kick an extra point, they seal a state championship, and they had to go for 2, and they didn't get it, and they ended up losing the game, I believe, in overtime.
Correct. So we're 8:15 right now. So we're gonna be an hour and a half, second half. We're looking at
we're not
3-hour game almost with halftime. Some anger here to our left.
That's just Casilius.
Harmonic and way deep at about midfield. It's going to be up reverse here. He's got 3 linemen out there, but he's not going to get by Everts. The clock's going to run down to 6:54. And that'll put us at halftime. It saw the Blackhawks jump out early, get a huge lead. Somerset clawed their way back, answered by the Blackhawks. You really need extra time and a half to go over all those recap of all the scores, but at halftime in Somerset, it's Blackhawks 42 and Somerset 22.
We'll be back in about 12 minutes. All right, welcome back here. We're going to start half number 2 in a few moments. And as Nick likes to do at halftime, he likes to try to recap the first half from memory. Let's see if you can do it this time.
There's a Haldorf run.
At 11:10 of the first quarter.
2-point conversion was successful. I want to say a Haldorf run.
Nope, it was Gavin. So 54-yard run, cell conversion, 8-0 at 11:10.
Then it was another Haldorf run.
27 yards, 7:54.
Successful 2-point conversion.
By?
That one, Haldorf again.
Haldorf for the first time, 16-0.
And then it was a pass from Cell to Everts.
Nope, it actually wasn't. It was a Gavin run. 2:23.
Okay.
2-point conversion?
Not successful.
22-0.
And then was it the Cell to Everts? Or was it a Somerset touchdown?
There was a Somerset touchdown.
So
Kane Donnelly 56-yard run to make it 22-8 with the jump pass conversion.
Then it was Cell to Everts.
For 34 yards.
Then it was Fox.
Nope, there was Haldorf for 90.
Also, I thought they scored back-to-back possessions.
They did after the 90.
So there's Haldorf for 90. Then it was Fox for
Donnelly to Fox on a 47-yard screen.
Yep. And then it was a pick 6 for Somerset.
That's correct.
What's our score right now?
36-22.
36-22. So then we just missed the last touchdown, which was Everts' second time from Gavin Cell.
67 yards. So yeah, we had a Haldorf 54-yard run with the cell conversion 8-0. Haldorf 27-yard run followed by a Haldorf run for 16-0. Gavin Cell 8-yard run failed 22-0. Kane Donnelly 56-yard run. Donnelly to Pinska 22-8. Cell Everts 34 yards. Haldorf run 30-8. Haldorf 90-yard run 36-8. Donnelly to Fox 47-yard run 36-14. Pinska 65-yard return interception 36-22. And then Cell Everts 67 yards to make it 42-22. Right now, the thing to watch, as we've got this back up to 3 possessions, is the Taden Haldorf single-game rushing record watch.
So again, at halftime, he did look it up. Right now, he's sitting at 246.
246 on 13 carries, which is good for 5th all-time.
So 5th all-time, we've had 10 ball carriers go over 200. You said.
Yeah, something
correct?
Like that.
And then most recently was 2 years ago with Warner going for 201.
Correct.
Now, top 5, who is he chasing down on the leaderboard?
He is chasing down first Steve Vale, which was like 1963. He had a 252. Al Miller in 64, 255. Justin Howard, 276 in 1999. And the record, Derek Wire, 319 against New Richmond in 2012, I believe I have written down there.
So 319 on, you said 39.
He had 39 carries.
Which is, I mean, I'm not obviously taking anything away from Derek Wire, but Haldorf's got a third of that. So you take the 246 times 3, that's north of 700 yards. But that ain't going to happen.
Correct. I mean, it'd be crazy if it did.
I mean, right. Well, every time we say it ain't going to happen, it kind of does. So let's sit back and watch and see what happens in the second half. But Somerset's going to get the ball to start with. This, again, a freshman kicker is getting a little tired. Got a little break at halftime there. Kick off. Somerset will have the first possession. Good field position across the 40, about the 43-yard line or so, where Kane Donnelly, who had a very successful first half as well, will lead the Spartans in the second half.
Yeah, so Donnelly was 7 for 14, 82 yards passing in the first half. Leading rusher was Fox with 85 yards on 7 carries. Donnelly was second, 62 on 6 carries.
So is Donnelly. Fox to his left. Snap. He's going to go off to the right. Pushes the lineman out of the way. Makes the first guy miss. Close to midfield. Monacan there to end up bringing him down, but give him 5 on first down. Just shy of midfield.
Second half starting about 8:35. I feel like this is the time we were wrapping up the last 2 weeks.
Well, wait, all 3 weeks. I mean, the first one was still long, even though we had running clock. But
and then we had to drive like 4 hours. So
the middle Fox, he's going to get across the 50. He's going to be about a yard or two shy. Give him 3.
Fox takes a handoff up the middle.
3rd and 2.
Out to the Mountain 48.
So looking back, it was a successful 4th and about 2 that Somerset converted, which led to that Donnelly touchdown run. It was a 3rd and 11 when Sell found Everts. So Donnelly's going to throw it over the middle. He's got Fox down to about the 40.
You can't flag that because that wasn't after the whistle.
I mean,
Pass is complete to Fox. Out to the Mountain 40.
I don't think Fox found any offense to that. Gavin kind of spun him around to the ground. If he picks him up and lands on him like that, then they get mad. If he throws him to the ground, what are you supposed to do? First down for Somerset, though, at the 40. Quick pass over the middle. Met by Monacan, who upends the guy, but it's going to be 7 or 8 on first down.
Yeah, it's a good tackle. We're celebrating it, but at the same time, you do that the whole way down the field, and they're going to score.
Yeah, that's 7 yards.
Yeah, they have 7 yards whenever they want it. Why wouldn't they do it again? Maybe it's a pump fake and a go on this one.
Stood up and threw. Time Everts is lined up across him. He's going to motion across. Donnelly's going to stutter step and go up the middle. Trying to set his blocker. Is going to be short of the first down by a couple. On a 3rd and 2. Came Donnelly, the leading rusher
Gets to the 32.
for the Somerset Spartans on the season, that is.
3rd 2.
Again, it's been a heavy dose of Fox, number 2. Donnelly takes a snap. He's going to give to Fox up the middle. He's got a first down. He's going to cross the 30. Inside the 30, which will be enough for a first down.
And that's a Somerset.
They might back him up to the 30 now, which they do. Give him the first down and put the ball right at the 30, so it's easy to know where that first down is. So, Somerset opening drive here. Find themselves in Blackhawk territory. And Donnelly draws the Blackhawks offsides. So, 1st and 5. We talked earlier about how there wasn't many penalties, and the Blackhawks have had a few lately. A couple of holdings on offense, a special teams penalty.
I got them for four in the game now. Somerset's got 2.
1st and 5. Donnelly takes the snap. Going to give up the middle. Fox going to be close to another first down, just shy, I believe. They're stopping the clock, but he's going to mark him shy. 2nd and about a football or so.
2nd and inches.
4 more yards for Fox. Donnelly takes a snap, gives to Fox. He's going to cross the 20. Another Spartan first down. It's probably one of the longest possessions of the game.
Yeah.
We got almost 4 minutes into the 3rd quarter here. This thing's speeding up here, which is the best thing they can do for their defense. And long drive, end up in the end zone somehow, get us a 2-score game. How are you, sir? Mr. Probst making an appearance up here in the booth. Donnelly's going to fake and go around the right side. He's got the edge. He's going to get the corner. Donnelly into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. There it is. Opening drive. Capped off by Kane Donnelly. And Somerset cuts it to 14. So they are, what, 2 for 3 right now on 2-point conversion so far? The one pass that was
pass, fail, run.
Yep. Donnelly has Fox to his right. I guess he's going to take this and go up the middle. He does that. He walks right in the end zone for 2 more. And Kane Donnelly. Open drive, Spartans. March it down. Punch it in. Kane Donnelly, touchdown. Kane Donnelly, 2-point conversion. It's 42-30.
And the 12-point differential is the closest this game's been since we scored with 7:54 in the first quarter to make it 16-0. It was 8-0 before that. So, we got a game again.
Yes.
All right, DMS Repair is a repair shop located northeast of Baldwin off Highway 63, repairing all makes and models. They have all new EFI diagnostic equipment to repair all machines. If you're a do-it-yourselfer when it comes to the repairs or need accessories such as riding gear or add-ons to your machines, DMS Repair offers a discount on all parts and accessories.
So the first half we had 1 Blackhawk punt, which was late in the first half.
Yep.
4th and a yard or so. I think that if it was almost any other time of the game, potentially probably going for it. We had a interception by Sell. Other than that, they've been marched down 6 times, and now this becomes a crucial drive for the Blackhawks. Just if you can do one more drive, it's just end up in the end zone. This takes away any of the momentum that Somerset just grabbed here by getting that opening drive. But we talk a lot about just get that first down and then go from there. So
yeah, and we've not converted 3 2-point conversions.
Which one of them was a 12-yard or 13-yarder, but still
they
didn't convert it. So a low squibber, just pick it up. I believe it's Gordon. He's going to cross the 30. The Blackhawks will start 1st and 10 from their 33-yard line, leading by 12.
So I have a short one here to read. I can maybe read a short one. Flagship Ford is your source for new and used Ford cars, truck, SUV parts, service, and more in the Baldwin area. Our goal is to provide the best possible service to our customers and make sure your car buying experience is second to none. We're conveniently located at 850 Fern Drive in Baldwin.
So one thing to mention, too, we have not seen any Jensen at quarterback. We've seen Monacan, I think, take 2 snaps or so. This could be a speed sweep here. Getting the edge. Nice little chip block there by Taden Haldorf. And close to that Blackhawk first down. And they stop the clock there. And looks like they're going to spot it down. Give it to them. 1st and 10 Blackhawks from the 42-yard line. So successful first play. Is that Vienendahl, right?
Yeah, as I mentioned in the program, it actually says Dane Train Vienendahl.
Really? Haldorf up the middle. He's met by a handful of red jerseys. Thrown down for maybe a gain of a yard. Taden Haldorf. 2nd and 9 for Gavin Sell, led Blackhawk offense. 2 touchdowns to Everts, who's on the bottom of your screen. Monacan, that's put up top. Vienendahl motion, it's going to be Haldorf coming this way. He's going to cross the 45, back his way down to about the 46-yard line. Only 2 or 3 yards there. It's going to be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 6.
It's a big play here.
We've been very successful on 3rd down up to this point. Speed sweep. Nope, Gavin's going up the middle, and he's got a first down. He crosses midfield, trying to get the edge. Evert's going to get a block. Down to the 30, 25, makes a guy miss, 20. Spins out of that one, down to the 15-yard line.
Somerset kid just
Gavin Sell, huge on 3rd and 6. Gets the edge, down to the 15.
So a 39-yard gain that puts Gavin at 85 on 7 carries.
1st and 10, Blackhawks from the 16. Taden Haldorf can go left side. He's been successful going to the left.
Oh.
Bounces it out. Get that edge, Taden.
How
Makes
does he
the guy
do
miss.
it?
Taden Haldorf,
God.
nonchalant, into the end zone. Again, Taden Haldorf, 16 more. And 6 more on the board.
he just, I don't know how he does it.
He just stays behind that line, which it's a collection of the linemen. All 5 have been doing a great job. Gets out there, then he bounces it outside. He didn't kick it in that time. He's kind of like, you know what, I got to save a little energy here. Got a lot of half to play, and
just rolling in.
Rolls in. And if they line up like they have, it's going to get the 2-point conversion here for Taden also.
So it's
we just snap it, and it's going to be Taden going to take off this way.
He's short.
And he's short. So twice they've actually just ran it, the 2-point conversion out of under center like a normal play, and they've been 0 for 2 on that. So I'm curious to see what is their trigger for snapping that like a normal play, if you will.
I don't know. I don't know, because I feel like the hit rate's been very high, so why to go away from it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Unless there's just something they see in that base defense that would suggest that they don't want to, we're going to get it. I don't know. What's important, though, is that even without the conversion, it's 18.
So it's a 3-score game.
So it's a 3-score game. And Taden's got 4 touchdowns, which means in the last 2 games against Somerset, he's now got 8 touchdowns. And he's at 266, so he's now has the 3rd highest single-game rushing total. And we're at 48, which means we're like within 2 scores of breaking the school record for points. And we still have at least 2.5 hours of game action.
A quarter and a half left. I feel like we'll only, a half a quarter, we only have 1 possession each. That's kind of a very slow quarter. But
these kicks are just getting shorter.
Fox is going to take it. Makes the first guy miss out to about the 39-yard line, where Somerset will have their 2nd possession of the half. Trailing by 18, trying to chip away.
St. Croix Garage Doors provides Western Wisconsin with top quality garage door sales, service, and installation. We proudly serve Baldwin, Woodville, Hudson, Richmond, River Falls, Stillwater, Menominee, and surrounding areas. Give Brian a call today at 715-781-8989 for a quote, install, or service, or just to tell him that his son's a stud. Oh, we got the jailbreak.
Donna takes a snap and give to Fox up the middle.
Oh, I thought the ball was out
of it. All that work is going to pick up about a yard or so. 61 had him in the backfield by the ball. Fox spun around. Credit him with 2 yards.
Yeah, Sam Aho.
That's Sam.
Fox is at 99 now for the night. Donnelly at 87.
So we could easily have 400-yard rushers tonight.
That's nuts. And a 100-yard receiver. Which already have.
Brody's over 100 already. Donnelly the snap. He's going to come this way. Yes, he does. And a handful of jerseys there. Donnelly not going to get too much there on 2nd and 8, maybe a yard or so. 3rd and long, 7 yards. Is this 4-down territory for Somerset?
Yeah. It has to be, right?
You'd think, barring a negative play here, that they, with that in your mindset, I mean, it makes your 3rd down play a lot different. It could easily be a run. A quick pop pass, but successful. Screen. Those linemen are way downfield right now. If he throws the ball, it better be a flag. Thank you. Number 73 is on this side of midfield.
So now it's like, do you accept the penalty?
Make it a 3rd and 12.
Or do you keep it 4th and 7? I feel like you decline it, right?
I think 1 play at 7 yards is harder to get than 2 plays at 12 yards.
Correct. But given that it's likely 4-down territory, it's less 4-down territory if you're behind the sticks.
Okay. They do decline it. 4th down, and we'll see what Somerset does here.
Wait, now. That's not spotted.
They put the ball back at the...
There we go. That's better.
Surprised. I think the sun was coming in, so it's kind of neat here. You got a father-son duo in the backfield wearing stripes. I was fortunate enough to ref with my dad way back in the day too. It's kind of football allows that a lot more with a 5-man crew and some older people. I won't call this official old, but swung out this way. He's going to cross. Hauls it in, makes the first guy miss down inside the 40. Finally brought down at the 35-yard line. First down, Spartans. As we got a little cramp coming up. Donnelly to is that Cryer, number 8? Right.
No, still Pinska.
Okay. I didn't know if they changed jerseys at halftime or not. First and 10, Somerset at Blackhawk 35. And now we're going to have the second guesser saying, well, why didn't you take the penalty? Back and bop. I mean, I again think it's harder to get 7 yards on one play than it is 12 on 2. So, yep. Unfortunately, Somerset made the play, and here they are, first and 10 on the 35. Donnelly's going to go up the middle. Follows blockers.
Well, and you run that exact same play on 3rd and 12, and it's a first down.
Right. Give Donnelly about 3 more. He's closing in that century mark.
Yeah, 91.
And we're closing in on the century mark for points scored too. We're at 78 now total. 2nd and 7, Somerset. Second possession. Fox up the middle. He gets to about the 30. And he's met there by the interior line of the Blackhawks. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
So he's officially over. Well, unofficially, because I'm the road stats guy.
3rd and 4, they get him down to the 29. So I think you're pretty accurate with your stats, though. So it might be unofficial, but it's probably official.
Yeah, sometimes though, when their primary running backs are 2 and 22, I could totally miss those.
Donnelly back to pass. Got a crossing route. He's got some pressure in the backfield. Looking downfield, and he's hit. And just throws it up, and Brian is not able to haul it in. He hauls that in. It might be our second pick 6 of the day. The first one was by Somerset.
Dang.
So another 4th down, 4th and 4. That was very dangerous there. I'm gonna have to ask Mr. Probst if he's is he on the just getting an interview over there on the Somerset live stream, or is he actually doing the live stream for them? I wonder.
I don't think he does. I think he probably just commandeered the mic.
Just kind of said, hey, I'm important here in Somerset. I'm gonna come up here. Former athletic director, now principal, correct?
I believe so.
4th and 4. It's gonna be Fox coming this way. He's gonna first down. Down inside the 20. Brought down. First down, Somerset. Quite a few first downs here in the second half for Somerset. They put together two nice drives where they've long drives now. Unfortunately, they're down 3 scores. Blackhawks are trying to find a way to slow them down here. 3 offensive touchdowns. Donnelly. Again in shotgun. It's going to be this way. This is no, it's Donnelly faked it. And Donnelly's going to go into the end zone. I believe it's his 3rd time in the end zone. Kane Donnelly from 18. Touchdown, Spartans.
Yeah, they took that end.
They faked the end around.
Well, no, they put him in pitch phase. They're running option football.
It looked like the number 22 running back had the ball. We went with that, and they were on an option. And we took away the pitch man. Donnelly went up and in for 6.
Yeah, that's a 3rd.
This is a crucial 2-point conversion for the main reason. If it gets to 10, we get a touchdown at 16.
Right.
So still a 2-score game regardless, but go back and forth, the 2 points here, 2 points there. They got up, and Donnelly's going to pass. I don't know. He throws it up. Might as well. Bobbled and incomplete. So not that they're outthinking themselves, I think, but they've been so successful on 2-point conversion runs.
Right.
And the one pass that was successful was kind of a little flick pass.
Right.
And they've been unsuccessful in the past, but Spartans score again the second time this half. It is now 48 for the Blackhawks, 36 for Somerset.
For 38 years, OEM Fabricators has been your one-stop shop for medium to heavy-duty custom critical medical fabrication used globally to make equipment for the construction, mining, rail, oil and gas, and agriculture industries. A Wisconsin Manufacturer of the Year winner, our certified family-friendly workplace employs 280 Wisconsin team members in Woodville, Neillsville, and Phillips. If you're looking for a unique opportunity, we offer flexible schedules 7 days a week and a variety of metalworking skill sets. To learn more, check out our website at www.oemfab.com. That's www.oemfab.com. OEM Fabricators, manufacturing like we mean it.
Orthopedic urgent care, and much more. Twin Cities Orthopedics providing world-class orthopedic care across Minnesota and western.
So now we are 3 possessions away from hitting a century mark with 84 points on the board.
Or 2.
Could be 2 with 2 successful 2-point conversions. I'm going to make a bold statement. I think we're going to cross that.
I feel like there's a good chance of that.
Still over 14 minutes of game clock left.
I said at the beginning, the winner's not going to be in the 20s, right?
Right. Kick off this way is going to bounce. Good kick is taken about 12 by Vienendahl. Losses the left. Makes one guy miss. Gets the edge. He's got some speed. He's down to the 40, 45, 50. 45. Makes a move. Pushed out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Nice return by the train.
Dane Train.
Vienendahl. So just like that.
We got an injured. Oh, he's changing his
Change the shoe, which we
shoe?
don't wait for that.
Apparently we do.
Nope. Shouldn't be. And it's blowing already, so there we go. First and 10, Blackhawks from the Somerset 36-yard line. Gavin gives to Halldorf. Halldorf goes around the left edge again. That left side is very good to him. He's got another first down. Give him about 14, 15 more. Taden Halldorf knocking down the door of 300 here pretty shortly. He gets to the 24-yard line, so we'll give him 12 yards.
278.
278. Wow.
That's now second all-time. Breaks Justin Howard's record at 276, which I believe I actually handed him the ball in one of those in that game.
Okay.
I believe it was called back on a penalty, so I don't know if it officially counts, but
you have to find your way into the record books, don't you?
yeah, I was a sophomore.
Gavin's going to come on this way. Can get the edge. He
boy,
fakes.
Gavin.
Goes inside. He's going to make the next guy miss. Gavin Sell into the end zone.
Jeez.
Touchdown Blackhawks.
109 for Gavin.
And those were very hard earned. The move he put on the edge there, it's like, does he get the edge when he plants his foot and goes inside, goes back the other way, and just like that, we're at 90, 54-36.
Okay, now let's convert.
And
Let's just convert.
I'd like to see them, don't even think about it, just go to your formation. Taden's rested right now. They're going to keep
Gavin's
4 guys
not.
over here.
Gavin's like, man, I'm gassed.
Right.
What are we doing?
We're going to keep the delay of game. They are just running a regular play here. I don't know. It's going to be the speed sweep. Oh, he would have gotten the end zone, but again. I don't know. Monikin's out there, isn't he, right now?
Yeah.
I mean, he's our snapper. That's the only thing I can think of is if for some reason he's not able to snap. But another unsuccessful 2-point try, but touchdown by the Blackhawks. 54-36.
That took us all of like 51 seconds. All right, let me read an ad that might take longer than 51 seconds. Are you financially prepared for the big game of life? Whitecap Financial Advisors wants to help you with your game plan. Just like no two teams are the same, no two investors are the same. Here's the play-by-play. Together we will make the plan, work the plan, and review the plan. Whitecap Financial Advisors specializes in investment management, financial and retirement planning, life insurance, and education funding. Call today to set up your no-cost, no-obligation appointment at their Roberts or Turtle Lake location. 715-760-9001. From the roughest seas to the highest peaks, Whitecap Financial Advisors will be with you every step of the way. Securities investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and or marketing names, products, and services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth. I'm running out of. I've now run out of scoring lines. My scoring summary sheet.
You can flip that page over.
Oh, I got one for the other one.
We're going to need a couple, I think. A couple lines, that is. Maybe a couple pages.
Somerset scored 27 on Osceola.
That's a
high. That's a problem,
if you will. Ball is.
We got it. We got the ball.
Go back to school as a kicker. Say, yeah, I kicked off, and I got a successful onside kick.
Yeah.
So that is a live ball. The best thing you can do for Somerset there is you can fair catch.
How about knock it out of bounds?
You can knock it out of bounds, but I mean you can fair catch a kickoff also. Is what I'm trying to say. So I mean like something you don't ever really see much. Now you start to see it in college because I believe if you fair catch it in college, it's a touchback.
Yeah, I mean you're
But
put
that
in a
puts
position that you're not prepared
offense
for.
back out there. So Somerset, who's been on a roll offensively now, the worst thing that could have happened for them would have been a turnover or something like that, where it's an onside kick. And
So
Blackhawks.
what do you say? Take a shot for the
quick
end zone?
change. I say take a shot, give it to Tate, and then run it in. Quick to Everts. He's got two.
No, he doesn't. I thought he was going to get another one.
Everts down 21-yard line or so, 24-yard line. Give him 13 yards.
No. Where to the what? 37 to the what?
24.
So 13?
13.
Okay.
As we mentioned, he's over 100 yards. Quick pass out to him.
Yes, there are Somerset players wearing Guardian caps.
Being all in motion. Sell's going to go up the middle. Sell going to find the end zone again? No. Man, we've had to take. Is this our third play of the drive? What's going on here? Why are we slowing down? Pedal to the metal, Coach Kiefer. Let's go and get in that end zone.
So Gavin's got 9 for 118 to go with Taden's 12 for 278.
2nd and 1 from the 15. Gavin up the middle. Going to be first down. Down to about the 14 or 13. That could take us to the end of the third quarter. Here's we got.
Was that the fastest quarter in the history of football?
15 seconds. And Blackhawks walking out the field. So it was a Somerset touchdown, a Baldwin touchdown, a Somerset touchdown, a Baldwin touchdown, and then a onside kick, if you will, recovered by the Blackhawks. We head to the fourth quarter, leading 54 to 36.
Yeah, I should maybe pick up my note cards here. Firehelm Langer is a CPA firm with offices in Baldwin, Ellsworth, and River Falls. At Firehelm Langer, our clients are our top priority. We offer the skills and expertise of a large CPA firm combined with the personal attention and responsiveness of a smaller firm. When you partner with us, we take the time to get to know you, understand your goals, and build a lasting professional relationship. We invite you to turn to us at Firehelm Langer for bookkeeping services, payroll services, financial projections, tax preparation, tax planning, and all of your accounting and tax needs.
Also brought to you by Alera Group, formerly J.A. Towner. Alera Group is a friendly local business that offers
So recapping the third quarter, we had, was it a Donnelly touchdown?
Donnelly from 19 and a Donnelly conversion to make it 42 to 30.
Then it was Haldorf
from 16
with an unsuccessful 2-point conversion.
48 to 30.
Then it was Donnelly again.
From 19.
Unsuccessful attempt on the pass.
48-36.
Gavin Sell ran one in.
From 24.
And an unsuccessful run and the round.
54-36.
And that gives us. So we scored 12, they scored 14, so only 26 points that quarter. That's kind of a.
Yeah, what the heck,
but
man? In the first quarter, there was 30. In the second quarter, there was 34. And what'd you say in that one?
26. Gavin's going
Gavin.
to
He
keep
lost
it.
that one.
He did fumble. He's going to get the edge. He plants, goes up, down to about the 6 or 7 yard line.
Sell around the left side.
Yeah, he did kind of fumble that, the fake handoff, if you will.
Yeah, that's, you know, when you mesh, you're not sure. So it says 2nd and 1, but it's not 2nd and. What do we got going on out there?
2nd and 4, looks like. So give him 6. Taden Halldorf makes the first guy miss. Taden Halldorf, where have you been all night? In the end zone.
That's where he's been.
Number 5, I believe.
Yes, it was.
So I'm back to, I remember Mason said something earlier this year about how he was mad at our cameraman because he didn't get the count in friendship when he got the 1, 2, 3. Taden, you're going to need your second hand next possession maybe because he's up to 5.
He did that? Like for real?
Yeah, he said that.
Did he count? Yeah, he,
Oh,
he did. He showed it.
He told Grade Monacan, you're number 5. And this time Taden takes the normal handoff in 62-36.
Baldwin 62. Somerset 36.
Wow.
That's
All
only
right.
26-point difference is all. I was thinking it was 36 there, but no.
Nielsen's Foods has been serving communities since 1903. We offer full-service caribou coffee, bakery, deli, and meat departments. We pride ourselves with our award-winning Nielsen's Market Meats and our friendly staff. Nielsen's vision is to build a strong family of customers and employees by delivering superior service to our customers, offering employee growth opportunities, reinvesting in our stores, and serving in our communities. Members of Wisconsin Credit Union can access account information and take care of most everyday banking needs via Wisconsin Online, the mobile app, and text banking. Immediate access to your Wisconsin accounts is also available 24 hours a day via touch-tone phone. Visit them at wisconsincu.org to learn more. Nick checking his bank account right now.
Got a daughter at home texting, hey, can you transfer some money into my checking account? I'm like, as I'm logging into Wisconsin to do so, it's so easy to do. You're reading the Wisconsin ad, so kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of fitting.
If it's that easy, Nick, you want to transfer some money into my account?
I can't, but I don't have your account number, so and I don't think you want to give it over the air. Well, I suppose if people are going to transfer money to it, why not? Right? So, and then that's, I mean, if you're Somerset, yeah, I mean, we've yet to kick the ball deep. Now they've got some good running starts to get the ball. I hate to say almost try and squib kick it. You know, again, freshman kicker here doesn't exactly have the experience, if you will, but done a great job here filling in. There's a high kick. A little reverse again, coming this way at the 30, 35, 40. Nice little block there. Crosses midfield, and Somerset will have great field position here, trailing by 26.
Yeah, so right now Taden is 28. Whoa. He's, I was trying to listen to the scores, 28 yards away from the single game record. 5 touchdowns, ties the single game record.
Donnelly keeps up the middle. Takes a couple tacklers with him down to about the 45-yard line. Pick up 4 more for Kane Donnelly.
Donnelly's got 113. Fox has 114. Sell has 126.
A lot of yards going up here. A lot of points going up. Kind of backed him up a little, only 3 yards there. 2nd and 7. Fakes to run, drop back. He's going to throw deep. He's got him. Career.
Yeah, that's okay.
As the pass interference, especially in high school, is a lot better than a deep completion. So, unfortunately, Dane the Train was beat.
Dane Train, not Dane the Train, just Dane Train.
Sorry.
Like Pain Train. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, take the penalty. It's 15 yards. Not a spot foul. I don't know why. Yeah, Somerset's backing up because. And the reality was, it wasn't actually like the ball was underthrown. If Dane sees the guy stop and gets his head turned around, I bet you can make a play on that ball. That's tough, but
yeah, again, that's like we're talking about the hardest thing, especially when you're playing catch up.
Right.
You're sprinting, and at the last second, as a receiver, you're taught to stop as late as possible. At that point, Dane's already basically hitting him. First and 10, Somerset. 31-yard line, 11 minutes to go here in Somerset still. Donnelly gonna fake again. Plenty of time over the middle. He's got another wide open man. Touchdown, Somerset. And that's the century mark. The tugboat keeps coming through here. Spartans on the board again. Donnelly over the air this time.
Oh, yeah, it was a double move there.
Good throw and catch. Now a 2-point conversion attempt again. We're at 14-point lead right now. As I believe we're going to have a stop here. I don't know if there's a... All right, Donnelly claps his hands. Gives the Fox up the middle. He's going to be wrapped around by Hova.
No good?
No good. But another Somerset touchdown. They now have 42 points on the board and still trail by 20 to the Blackhawks. So now, I mean, if you're Somerset, you've got to be thinking onside kick. It's got to at least cross your mind with the way that Baldwin's marched the ball pretty much time after time after time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to give yourself, right now you're still down 3 possessions. So you need to score 3 times and not have Baldwin score, or score 5 times and only have Baldwin score 2 times, or whatever it is.
There's just not enough time for that.
Correct.
Well, you know, in hindsight, there's been 4 touchdowns scored in the last 3 and change on the game clock. So there is still time, by that math, for 12 more touchdowns to be scored.
And if there's 12 more, I'm gonna go on a limb and say Taden's got at least one of them.
I don't know why. I don't know how he couldn't. But yeah, we got Gavin up in the front.
We got
Brody.
10 guys up here within about 10 yards of the midfield, as they do have a different kicker here for Somerset. So I want to know who's taller, this kicker or the guy wearing a white hat?
The kicker.
By about a foot, I imagine. but I mean, it's close. I mean, the back judge isn't exactly tall, but he had him by a head there.
Yeah, you got it. You gotta cover this one if you're white. That's just the most important thing.
It's kind of a sidewinding kick. It's gonna roll down.
Get on the ball.
There you go.
There we go.
3 of you group on it. So down to about the. I mean, still ends up being a decent kickoff, if you will, starting at their own 23-yard line.
That might be the worst starting position we've had all day
Since stopped them on the 4 downs at the 10, and Taden went 90 yards.
Yeah. I haven't been able to look, but I do believe that any score would set a new single game scoring record for the Baldwin Blackhawks.
Okay. So they're at 62. Without looking, you think it was 63 or 64.
Thought it was 63. It could have been 62.
So Dane in motion. Gavin's gonna come up and say, "Hey, I'm gonna take one under center." Oh, just kidding. I'll back up. Reclaps. Gonna keep this way. He's coming down. Gavin Self might end up in the end zone right now. Ooh. We got some different players in there for Somerset right now. Looks like we got maybe, I hate to say them called JV players, but I don't see a lot of their, I don't see Kane Donnelly out there right now. I see a lot of new people. I see Fox out there, but looks like there might be a few different Somerset players in there. Maybe it's just a break. Here comes Donnelly. I guess he is out there. This front line looks a lot smaller.
Well, they could be gassed.
Jaden Haldorf gonna push the pile down close to midfield. Gonna be about 5 more for Taden.
You know what they say, Taden gets stronger as he approaches 300 yards.
And then back it up a little bit, give him only 4 maybe.
Oh, I think it's got to be more than that. It's got to be closer to 6.
6 yards.
297.
So
He is 22 yards away from tying the record, 23 from breaking it.
Which could happen on any carry. And here is the next carry. It won't happen on this one as he gets out to midfield. Going to be a pickup of 2 more.
299.
And your third and a long 2. Closing in on 9.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter here in Somerset. If you're a defensive coordinator, this is a tape where you're not going to want to watch it back.
Either teams.
Nope. If you're getting a highlight reel put together, it might take a little longer for both teams. Gavin up the middle, first down. He gets out to about the 45, maybe the 46-yard line. Finally brought down. Oh, first down. Blackhawks mark him at the 45. That gave him 5.
Yep. This drive needs to end on this play with a 45-yard Taden Haldorf touchdown to set the single-game scoring, single-game rushing, and team scoring records.
And what's the most touchdowns in the game by someone? It's got to be
5. He would set. That would be 6.
Oh, so did you add that one? I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
single game scoring.
As we are trying to run some clock down here. Back judge will count. Snap. Taden. 40. Ooh, only down to the 37-yard line, so only 8 yards there.
I want them all to happen on the same play. Because then that becomes the highlight.
That is the play. Do we have a number 6 on our team? I mean, because he had to remind Graydon what number he was.
No, he'll just...
Let's see. Gavin Sell also having a great day. 1 errant pass. Fake, gives it to Haldorf up the middle, follows blockers. Pushes forward for another first down. Inside 8 minutes. This is the only thing that's going to stop, potentially stop him from getting the record is if they run some clock down. But down to the 32-yard line. Regardless, over 300 yards. That's
crazy.
That's a good couple games. You don't see the Blackhawks take this much time too often, and again, they're just trying to slow this game down a little bit. Taden Haldorf, we got a flag. I don't know if we're lined up correctly. Must not.
No, we had our receiver down here still getting set, so it's going to be a procedure penalty.
So, back up 5.
I mean, our closest touchdown, I guess we did have an 8-yarder. 54, 27, 8, 34, 90, 67, 16, 24, 13. The closer we get, the harder it is for us to score.
Right.
It hasn't been a touchdown in over 3 game minutes.
He said second down from the 37. Is it second down? I want to say it's still 1st and 15, isn't it? We just picked up the first down.
Yeah, Taden picked it up on his last rush.
Leondell going to come this way. And back to about the original line of scrimmage. 5 yards. Down to 6.5 minutes again, so 3-possession game. As this clock just runs down and down.
Taden's got someone tying his shoe.
All but 2 snaps have been taken by Gavin Sell tonight.
Yep, and the one was he was in motion and we scored. And the other one was...
He got the ball on the end.
Oh, yeah, the jet.
For a first down, I believe. He's going to keep this one. Bounce out to the right side. And stops. Goes this way, goes that way. Stops again. And
6.
Give him 6 or 7. Finally inside of 6 minutes. 3rd and 4 here. Really surprised to see anything but another run. A quick stand-up pass, but they got numbers out here to defend that, so. Gavin's going to take the snap. Give to Halldorf. And he's just shy, I believe. Picked up about half of it. So we close inside 5.5 to go. It's going to be 4th and long 2. So, and you got to believe that even if they don't get it here, we can see a timeout coming our way. I'm trying. Even though you're going to call a timeout, wouldn't mind trying to draw them offsides a couple times. And
yep.
But coach here is going to take a timeout, leading by 20, 62 to 42 with 4:45 to go.
Stay warm and cozy this winter with Lakes Gas, your hometown source for reliable propane. Located in Roberts or Hager City, Lakes Gas is a local family-owned propane company who is focused on keeping their customers warm and communities thriving. Visit www.lakesgas.com and see what the Lakes Gas difference is all about. The market is changing. Take advantage of our combined 30-plus years of experience to guide you through it. Call Don at 715-684-9541 or Andrew at 715-928-0410 of Timberman Realtors for all your realty needs. Bumper to Bumper is a locally owned and operated driving school located right here in Somerset. We offer complete driver education and training consisting of online classroom, in-person classroom instruction, and behind-the-wheel training. So if you're getting ready to apply for your Wisconsin State driver's license, or if you're an adult and just need a refresher course, then Bumper to Bumper is here to help. Visit online at www.btbsdllc.com.
Just tuning in, it looks like St. Croix Central's game is over. As I fast forward, I see a score of 43-28. I don't know if that's the final or not, but they knock off Altoona for their first conference victory. We close against Central. So, 4th and 2. Halldorf, why not? Down
from the 24 to the 19.
So give it to him or not?
It's a 5-yard gain, so that ties the record. Or is it the 18?
The scoreboard says 18.
Okay, well
it's
that puts him
at
at
18-yard line.
That puts him at 320. He's going to get one more carry here because I just told the coaches that he tied the record. But I want him to score.
You're not the only one who wants him to score. I'm pretty sure he does too. So, takes it. Taden up the middle, spins.
There you go.
Down inside the 15, and that is the school record right there for rushing yards.
Officially.
In a game. Now is it 340 something now? Or?
No, he's at, that was 4, so he's at 324 on 25 carries.
324 yards of offense is a good, the rushing is a lot for a team. But as it opens the door to the coaching staff to inform them that he did break the record, so congratulations, Taden Halldorf, unless you get a loss of a lot. But he goes up the middle, kind of somersaults his way down, close to a first down. Going to be shy, 3rd and about 2 or 3.
So 3 more on that one.
Hats off the chain gang over there. They moved those down markers quite a bit today. It's a lot of game to stand there and move those things. And
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Blackhawks inside of 3 minutes. Long possession here. What did Somerset score with? What much time was left? 9 minutes or so?
10:54.
Gavin's going to go up the middle. Down to about the 1 yard line. 2 yard
Taden
line.
Taden needs to score this.
And
Picks up enough for a first down.
so,
First and goal,
I mean,
at about the 3.
Somerset's got all the timeouts left. You can't exactly take a knee or anything like that.
No, you got to
But,
score.
I mean, you got to
Taden's got to score.
still
Taden.
pound it in.
It's got to be Taden.
If it's a read, though.
Taden told me also that I needed to clear up the confusion that
Taden Haldorf.
get in there, buddy. Dang.
Pile gets pushed down. And he's got to be close, but not quite. He's about a half a yard to a yard shy.
He said, I need you to tell the truth about the kickball tournament, about who carried the team. It was Taden.
What's the kickball tournament?
Windmill Days kickball tournament.
Okay.
He was on my team, or maybe I was on his team. Anyway, he was really good.
Uh-huh.
And he said, tonight you need to clear that up, that, about who carried the team.
I would imagine.
Him and his brother were both pretty good.
Taden into the end zone.
There it is.
Touchdown number 6. That is another school record. And points number 68.
Also a school record.
Another school record. I mean, it's got to be close to a team rushing yards.
I'm not privy to that one.
And we're over 450, aren't we, right now?
No, we're over 500.
Okay. So we are over 450.
Yeah, technically, yes.
And this could be a 70 burger here. We
Let's
get 2
go.
burgers.
Let's go.
Snap.
Get
Speed
in.
sweep.
Get in. Get in.
He stumbles around, but he finds his way into the end zone.
Dawson?
And that it is. Dawson Vienendahl in for 2 more.
47 left in the game.
And Somerset's looking up going, we scored 42 points. And we're down by 28.
We're a pick 6 away from running clock.
Special thanks goes out
We've
to
had it in the first 3 games.
It is after 9:30, so.
All right, I got to thank all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV, Timberman Realty, Nielsen's Food, St. Croix Garage Doors, Firehelm Langer, Flagship Ford, Wisconsin Credit Union, OEM Fabricators, CW Garage Door Distribution, Baldwin Lightstream, Fenner & Jewelers, Halverson Concrete Solutions, A-Star Concrete, Strikers Lanes and Sports Bar, The Smokehouse, Schaefer Financial Services, Bumper to Bumper, White Cap Financial Advisors, DMS Repair, Lakes Gas, Phoenix Bar and Grill, Village Pharmacy, TMS Auto, Pete's Construction, Fern's Lawn Care, American Family Insurance, and St. Croix Customer Apparel. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
greatly appreciated.
So every time we've scored, I know the cheerleaders have done the push-ups too. So let's 70, 62, 56, 50.
That's about 330 more
someone
push-ups
try
than I can do.
Figure
But
out how many push-ups they've done this game.
our cheerleaders are going to be stronger than our linemen.
Very good crowd over there across the way too. We didn't mention that tonight. There's almost a full bleachers over there for Blackhawk fans here to support the football team. And as you mentioned, it's neon night over there. They take up a whole section of the stands to the fans as they get ready to go meet the team. And not intentionally doing it onside, but short kick fielded 35. You get out to about the 45-yard line or so. Where the Somerset will have the ball 1st and 10. Minute 42 to go. We'll see if Kane Donnelly comes back out or maybe younger brother gets a few snaps. Looks like younger brother is getting I said he was 18 tonight.
You did say that he was 18.
And here he comes, so. Younger brother quarterback, sophomore. Somerset from the 44 as the Blackhawks are trying to make some changes. 8, 10, 11. Snap up the middle, 25. Gonna lose about a yard. Couple more changes for the Blackhawks. So we'll quickly talk about next week. After we have victory here in Somerset will bump the Blackhawks up to 2-0 in the conference. And I believe we go to Ellsworth?
To Ellsworth.
Who was in a
beat
they
Amory.
beat Amory?
Well, they were winning late, it sounded like.
So if they end up to hang on to victory over Amory, it'll be 2-0 Ellsworth, 2-0 Blackhawks. There's a big lopsided game down in Prescott with which will have a 2-0 Prescott.
Was that Prescott Osceola?
Prescott was thumping Osceola, yes.
Yep.
So, and now for Somerset, again, a team that I thought was going to be one of the front runners for the conference. Coach Kiefer last week on Keeper's Corner did mention about how he still thinks that are going to be a playoff team. 2 losses, now you got to go 4-1 of your last 5, and like I said, they're staring down Central, Ellsworth, and Prescott the next 3 games.
Yeah. Dang.
Nice hit there. That's Gordon, I believe.
Yep.
No carry. As the time is going to run off, and very, very, very high scoring game, as predicted in the pregame by Mr. Nygaard. School record for points for 70, school record for rushing touchdowns by Taden Haldorf, which is 6, and a school record rushing yards. Congratulations, Taden Haldorf, and the rest of the Blackhawks. Let's rattle off those 5 front line, because I know he's going to be thanking them.
Drew Stark, Trevor Murdoch, Will Phelps, Sam Aho, Andrew Thompson.
Those 5 guys, they cut it down without you. Nice job up front. Victory is a victory, 70-42 here in Somerset. We will be in Ellsworth next week.
For Zach Ambrose and Nick Peck, I'm Jeremy Nygaard. Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next week. So long, everybody.